Melania in Granite.
Granite?
In Granite. Said she's not familiar with that song at all.
Well, I hadn't heard that for a long time, but you know what? I quit. I'm done. That's it. This is it. I'm gonna. This is my last day.
What? Why is that?
Because I'm not working for the clampdown anymore.
Well, no, you're not.
I'm not gonna.
You're not.
I'm not. Well, I am.
No.
You don't think that the management of this company they're trying to clamp down on us?
That's not what this is about.
Yes, it is.
No.
What do you think it's about?
ICE.
Yes, it can be about that as well.
Well, that's what they wrote the song about, essentially. Brown shirts.
The song "Clampdown." It is the clampdown is the society clamping down on the working class.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
How are you working for the clampdown in that definition?
I'm not working for the clamp. I mean, I am being clamped down by.
Oh,
I am. I have the
you
working
said you
class.
were quitting because
I'm quitting
you worked
because
for.
I'm quitting
the
because of the
company
clampdown. Because of the clampdown.
You're not making any damn sense at all.
Am I making sense?
We need a Gina.
Am I making sense? Just say what. Just
For
say
you, I think you're making sense for you. I looked up the lyrics. I'd never heard the song either, and so I looked it up.
Yeah.
And is the issue that you're not
He
working for the
thought
man?
he thought he was working.
No, go ahead.
What?
I'm here to. I'll be the arbiter.
Come on. Well, go ahead. What? I feel the clampdown all the time.
You said you were working for them, and that's why you're quitting.
I am working for the people who are clamping down.
Our company is clamping down? I mean, we can't even get the soap dispenser to work. I mean,
And there's a burrito in the freezer.
there is a burrito in the ice machine.
Oh, that's right.
I think you're confused.
I believe that the clampdown is all about it's about the failure of capitalist society. It's about they want to clamp down on everybody.
Yeah, you mean it from like
And
the broader.
ICE does. ICE wants to clamp down.
All right.
Yes, you mean it from like the broader. Like we're all in the clampdown.
I was-
not Broadway
Yeah.
media.
But on this,
Maybe Broadway. I think Broadway media as well. But
it's because apparently Springsteen on
Bruce?
his anti-Trump tour had Tom Morello come out,
Right.
Rage Against the Machine, and they did that song.
Oh, cool.
At one of their shows.
is there a recording of that?
I do not have it. No. I nearly opened with this one.
I came ready with ideas.
Because Victoria has joined us.
Where did you came ready with ideas, but you didn't come with any snacks?
No.
You've come all the way from Chicago.
I'll run out.
And you didn't bring snacks.
I know how to use Uber Eats. I'll get some food in.
Victoria is here. Of course, she does our Mormon Housewives of Real Lives or whatever it is update.
All of them.
And the Real Housewives of Salt Lake. And you're in town to be a part of a panel at the University of Utah.
Yeah, they're doing a symposium at the Tanner Humanities Center of how we watch the Real Housewives or watching the Real Housewives. It's an all-day symposium. And so, yeah, I was invited because of the amazing opportunity I've had here to go participate on one of the opening panels.
I don't think that's the entire reason. I think probably part of the reason is that you are an attorney who got her law degree here, I believe. Did you get it?
Actually,
here?
Wisconsin.
Oh,
My undergrad.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was born and raised here and did my undergrad. I got my bachelor's of arts in English at the U.
And then you went into law school in Wisconsin. So you are actually a credentialed person.
I am.
You have legitimacy, unlike us. We have a radio show. You are a lawyer. There's a big gap there in legitimacy.
I think it's all related because you've been there every step of the way. So somehow this is all. I mean, we all did this together.
So the symposium is called what?
How we watch the Real Housewives. Let's see.
Did they reach out to you or did you reach out to them?
They reached out to me because they heard me on the show.
Really?
Yeah. So because you all had promoted it or just mentioned it when I came on for my segment, and then I think it was that day or a couple days later. Yeah, on my Instagram, somebody heard it and reached out. Yeah, so it's called, what is it?
Oh, you'll get it.
I'll get it. Because now they've got the cute promos of the little cartoon, receipts, proofs, and timelines. So anyway, yeah, so it's at the and it's at the Eccles Alumni House from 9 to 3 tomorrow.
The public is invited?
Yeah. When I saw the other day, there's still some seats available. If you look it up, it's on Eventbrite, and it's free. And then if you also register for tickets, there's other events they have that they're organizing, so you'll get information about how to attend those as well.
This is Victoria. Look how cute she is. Isn't she cute? I haven't never seen you in person.
I came to impress.
Well,
Thank you.
And her husband, your husband's name is Brian?
Brian with a Y.
Brian with a Y. Hi, Brian. He's off camera, and just be quiet, okay?
He's good at that.
Yeah. But he's. I can see why you married her, because she's really cute, isn't she? All right.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, you're welcome. So that's farting around.
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry.
You've got too much to do over there.
Yeah, I got
I think we need Katie.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, we're going to take a break. And when we come back from that break, you can check in with us if you would like to do that. It's a simple thing to do. Maybe you would like to say hello, good morning to Victoria. It's 877-602-9696. 877-602-9696 is the number to check in on the telephone. If you prefer, you could text us. That's 33986.
Larson HVAC and Plumbing. You can go to larsonhvac.com/x96 and make sure your AC is ready for summer. And of course, we're giving away in our chicken bucket the tune-up, the AC tune-up from Larson. So call our friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing today and grab the X96 special on the 20-point tune-up and free whole home HVAC plumbing assessment. Now, surprises can be expensive, and Larson is here to help you stay cool, avoid costly repairs later, because they can fix what needs fixing and not sell you things you don't need. They do a great job. They're always on time. 801-930-5450. Call them, mention X96, and get the Friends of the Program special on the spring tune-up. That's larsonhvac.com/X96, or be sure to mention X96 when you call them. 801-930-5450. Don't get caught with a broken AC. It's going to get hot real quick. Larson HVAC.
Here's some reasons you might need to win $1,000 from X.
let's get this over with.
All right, we'll go to your check-ins in just a second. You can use the phone. You know how to do it. 877-602-9696 is the number. You can text us as well, 33986. Maybe you would like to say good morning to our guest this morning here, Victoria, who does the Mormon Wives of Secret Lives of Housewives update thing for us. By the way, Stephanie, who is in the chat room, sent this. The symposium you're on tomorrow is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Cleon?
Yeah.
Peterson Eccles. It's the Eccles Alumni House. And it's called How We Watch the Real Housewives of Salt Lake.
Thanks, Steph.
And it's free. You can just go to the University of Utah Tanner's Humanities Center website and reserve a spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The moon is 56.8% of full. It's in the third quarter. The moon will set today at 11:37 a.m., today being Thursday. It's the 9th day of April in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's National Winston Churchill Day.
Oh.
Winston Churchill, who once said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts," which is pretty much what I think we go by here every day. it's we're fine, failure or success, we just keep going on. It's the Jenkins Ear Day. Jenkins Ear Day. Captain Robert Jenkins, in 1731, Spanish Coast Guards invaded, searched, and raided Mr. Jenkins' ship. The exact reason why they chopped off his ear is unclear, but Mr. Jenkins returned to England with his pickled ear in a bottle, with the message, don't mess with the Spanish or they'll do this to you as well. It's Jumbo Day. Jumbo the circus elephant.
I thought so.
Born in 1860, died in 1885. I think I'll talk a little bit about Jumbo in the news.
Sure.
And it's National Gin and Tonic Day, yeah.
Oh.
And also National Chicken Little Awareness Day. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Creating panic wherever he went. And this is an all-new edition of the show that creates panic whenever it's on the air. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio, Kerry Jackson, right there. I'm Bill Allred. Here I am, right here. It's Gina Barberi. She's still out of town. She'll be back Monday, I believe. Katie, for short, is our excellent producer. She's behind me there. Who's in there? It's Hudson.
That's Hudson.
And we have another new trainee in there. Yes.
Yes.
Hi, trainee. How you doing, trainee? And also we have the dog Vax is in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's going. There he is. I got to get down and get a nap there. And so we'll go to your check-ins, 877-602-9696. If you want to say hi to Victoria or whatever else you would like to do, please do it.
All right. Let's see. Egg from Ogden, alive, I think. Let's see. Mixer driver Shane checking in from Scipio.
Oh, Scipio. Scipio's my jumping off spot when we're going to Torrey. That's where you go to Scipio and then cut across.
The roads separate. I've heard it pronounced Scipio, though.
Sometimes I think people say that just as a joke.
As a joke?
Yeah.
Okay. I never met anybody from Scipio, so I don't know.
There's hardly anything there.
Yeah. There was a breakfast place there that we used to go.
There's a couple of gas stations. That's all I know.
Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. The neighbors are Team Nudes. Zane in Dallas checking in. Clamp down with your Mill Creek coffee. Thank God for Victoria, so we don't have to watch Real Housewives. Let's see. Mike in Nashville checking in. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Mike.
Cajun Chuck checking in. I thought they meant clamping down your load on the back of your trailer so it doesn't blow off the road. Man, was I wrong. No, that's secure your load.
We got Jen on line 1 here.
All right. There we go. Jen.
Hi, Jen in Sunset. How are you today?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm doing very well.
Yeah. What have you got?
Well, I was just calling to tell Victoria that I listen to your segment almost every time. I don't care any one bit about the Real Housewives or anything. I actually really like your voice.
Oh, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that.
Yeah, she has a nice voice, and she's just so cute. You can't. Yet if you go to x96.com/live, and you'll see how cute she is.
Bill, you are
Yep,
so
I'm
good
on
looking.
there.
Oh, thanks, Jen.
That's finally.
I'm sorry. I
Finally,
missed my chance. I wrote it down.
I fish for a compliment, and finally I get.
You weren't paying attention. Last week I said you had the body of an athlete.
You did?
Yeah. Not even paying attention.
I guess missed that one for sure. Hey, Jen, thanks for calling
thanks,
us.
Jen.
Anything else?
Yep. Nope, that was all. Good morning. Thank you for everything you guys do.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
You see how easy that was? Yeah. Jen screwed up her courage and called us 877-602-9696.
Salem Steve checking in. Victoria has a great radio voice. Bus driver Troy checking in. Meshach of Erda. Weber State Professor Jake. Chef Roy checking in. Good morning, Lords and Victoria. Thank you for suffering through Mormon television for the rest of us. Jamaica John checking in. I think I just got the clamp.
Oh, did you see this one? Attorney Ryan in Tokerville is checking in. Ryan is the guy that we did a big campaign to get him to be president of the Associated Students of the University of Utah. We got in a lot of trouble for that.
We did, yeah.
We got in trouble. There were other. He didn't win.
No,
I think he came in a distant 8th or something like that. But there were a lot of people pissed off with the Radio from Hell show because we were actively lobbying to get him to be president of the. And we went to some. I remember we went to some meeting up there, and where I don't recall whether they were dressing us down or we were just there to promote him. Or
I think they wanted to intimidate us, and they should know better than that.
Yeah.
Also, we also got in trouble with you remember for our parking stickers.
Yeah. So I have one on me here somewhere.
Because there used to be these red parking stickers, and you could only park in certain areas with these stickers, right? So if you had an A, it was an administration one, and it was red, and we made fake ones that said, Radio from Hell University on them. But they looked like, from a distance, they looked real, and boy, we got in trouble with you for that.
Parking passes, yeah.
How long ago was that?
Many years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. Let's see. Good morning, Lords and Victoria. This is Clark from El Calafate, Patagonia, Argentina. It's windy as hell here this morning. Hope you're well. Michaela Verino, Kevin the Brit in Orem. Victoria, there are many iterations of your name. Do you go by any of them in particular social scenes, or are you always Victoria?
If you ever call me Vicky, we're never talking again.
Good for you. Good for you.
Sleepless in Sandy checking in. Jake the school bus driver. Tim the tree guy. Woodworker Willie. Dave of Westbrook. Quinn the barber. Mrs. Coles. Bear and baby Leo checking in. Let's see. Good morning, Victoria. You're my favorite segment each week. You rock. Attorney Ryan.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, that must be Ryan in Tokerville again.
Tristan from the most west of Jordans checking in. Carmen from the Salt Lake City Refinery District. Hello to all. Shiloh carpooling with Logan to Salt Lake from Mountain Green. Okay. Voice to text is not your friend, Shiloh. Sean Larson checking in with Larson HVA and Scene Plumbing. You guys are great. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. Nice to hear. You're back from vacation?
I guess he is. Or he's listening on vacation.
Could be.
Yeah. Let's see. Traffic brought to you by Tracy Aviary. If you're looking for something new to do this week, you can feed the lorikeets, catch a bird show, and see the ambassador birds up close. Check out more than 300 amazing birds. Plan your visit at tracyaviary.org. Traffic.
Well, as of right now, it is spring break for a lot of people, so there's nobody on the road. I'm seeing clear green cameras all across. I'm not getting any reports that say otherwise.
All right.
If you see something, say something, text it to me at 33986, as long as it is safe for you to do so. And that's your traffic.
Okay. Sean says he got back yesterday. All right. We're going to take a break. We will be back after these messages in a song with Big Boy News and Opinioendo. And Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll tell you how to play and what you'll win. All of that coming up. Stand by. Oh, let's see. It's Huntsman Mental Health.
Yeah, the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, transforming the way people care for mental health. funding groundbreaking research, expanding access to treatment, supporting programs that serve people of all ages. They've built this beautiful new facility here in Salt Lake and it's you can just walk in if you're experiencing a mental health crisis 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, these life-changing resources are right here in our community, thanks to the Huntsman family. And it's donors like you and me that can make resources even more possible. Become a donor today at yourbrainisbeautiful.org. That's yourbrainisbeautiful.org. Just as little as $19 a month, and you can become a monthly donor and really help mental health conditions here in our community. Become a monthly donor today. Visit yourbrainisbeautiful.org. And remember, if you or a loved one is suffering any kind of a mental stress, call 988 and speak directly to a health professional.
Yeah, you listen to Radio from Hell in your car, but listen.
6:36, and it is time now for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. But right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We're going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. 1 of them is dead. And if you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win tickets to Young the Giant with special guests Cold War Kids and Kenny Hoopla. July 30th at the Complex. Tickets are on sale now. You can get yours at x96.com. But you'll get those Young the Giant tickets if you sit through a game of Frank Christ Presents, which we will play right after this Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by Mural Fest. Saturday, May 9th, 2 to 8 p.m. Celebrate the unveiling of 10 new murals in South Salt Lake presented by South Salt Lake Arts. More information at themuralfest.com. And always remember,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, I mentioned it was Jumbo the Elephant Day.
yes,
Jumbo the elephant was an enormous elephant who I think was brought from India to the P.T. Barnum Circus. And as a matter of fact, the word his name was Jumbo, and that's the word Jumbo became to mean anything big. We use it all the time. It's the jumbo size. Mm-hmm. Jumbo's death was rather sad. Jumbo was being led along some tracks with a smaller elephant.
Oh, no.
Who was called Tom Thumb. When a train approached, the freight train hit Tom Thumb, the smaller elephant, knocking him into a ditch, and then hit Jumbo from behind.
Oh.
Now, P.T. Barnum famously claimed, there's Jumbo at the scene of his death. P.T. Barnum famously claimed that Jumbo died heroically trying to save Tom Thumb, but scientific examination of his remains suggested he was hit from behind, causing massive internal injuries and a fractured skull. He died within minutes of impact. However, this is true, apparently. Jumbo's longtime keeper, Matthew Scott, was by his side as the elephant died, and eyewitnesses reported that the elephant reached out and held Mr. Scott's hand with his trunk for his final moments.
oh,
Now, what's become of P.T. Barnum? Well, of Jumbo. P.T. Barnum had his hide stuffed and his skeleton articulated so that he could continue to tour with the circus.
because there's still money to be made, right, P.T.?
Yes. The stuffed hide stood a foot taller than Jumbo in real life. The skeleton was donated to the American Museum of Natural History in New York. The hide was kept at Tufts University, where Jumbo is Jumbo's the mascot of Tufts University. And it was destroyed in a fire in 1975. There is a jar containing Jumbo's ashes in the office of the Tufts athletic director. And so there it is, the story of Jumbo the elephant. Well, Donald Trump went to war on February 28th, pledging to prevent Iran from getting a nuclear weapon, to destroy its missile capability, to break its regional proxies, and eliminate its navy and create an opening for regime change. After 5 weeks of bombardment, Donald Trump has agreed to a ceasefire with none of those goals accomplished. In his social media post on Tuesday announcing the end of U.S. bombing for now, if Iran opens the Straits of Hormuz and keeps it open, which they haven't done, Trump said that we already have met and exceeded all military objectives. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth also, he really weighed in a lot. Yeah. He declared a decisive military victory over Iran, and he repeated his favorite self-arousing monosyllabic regime change leader, dead, 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 Hegseth said, his stars and stripes pocket square making his death chant seem even less American. And then he said, I skipped over a bunch, and I could go on and on and on to include the new so-called supreme leader, wounded and disfigured. Not dead, but wounded and disfigured. But the new leader, 56-year-old Mojtaba Khamenei, is the son of his predecessor, 86-year-old Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who was killed at the start of the war and headed the death list Hegseth recited as proof of an historic triumph. But what the Trump administration insists on calling regime change involves replacing the leader with somebody 30 years younger who now has a personal vendetta
Yeah.
So there you go. That's where we stand with the war right now. And we were speculating the other day, Trump fired Pam Bondi.
Yeah.
And she was scheduled to appear before a House Oversight Committee as part of an investigation into Jeffrey Epstein. And we speculated that perhaps she'd been fired because of that. And then the question was, and we didn't have an answer to it, is she still required to, even though she's not Attorney General anymore, she's still required to appear before the committee? Well, a committee spokeswoman said that the Department of Justice informed lawmakers that Bondi will not appear for the April 14th deposition because she is no longer serving as Attorney General and was subpoenaed in that capacity.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yeah?
They dragged Hillary Clinton in there, who has never met Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Why can't we have Pam Bondi, who's directly
because
involved?
I told you.
Oh, okay.
I told you.
All right.
Because she's no longer the Attorney General.
I'm sure they have nothing to hide.
The committee will contact Pam Bondi's personal counsel to discuss next steps regarding scheduling her deposition, said a House Oversight Committee spokeswoman. Donald Trump removed Bondi as Attorney General last week and appointed Todd Blanche as acting Attorney General. As an attorney, you must be really proud of your profession.
Even before that, I was like, yeah, this doesn't bode well.
Let's see. While you're in town, you guys from Chicago, there's some legal cases you might be wanting to handle here. Police.
Working while you're not at work.
Police have arrested a South Ogden woman on a murder charge after they say she broke a beer bottle over her boyfriend's head during an argument.
How Ogden?
And then waited for an hour to call for help. Terry Morgan, arrested Tuesday, faces a charge of murder. South Ogden police were called to the home for a reported cardiac arrest after dispatchers were told that an unconscious man had fallen and hit his head. Ms. Morgan, who called 911, was allegedly uncooperative and refused to do chest compressions on her boyfriend. When officers arrived, they found the unidentified victim unresponsive on the living room floor. Lots of blood here, there, long gash on the top of his head. Around the home, police found signs of an altercation, including a hole in the wall, broken glass shards in the living room, and a blood-soaked towel. When detectives asked Mrs. Morgan what had happened, she said, "I was asleep, and I found my boyfriend unresponsive." And I see the cop standing there going, "Uh-huh," adding that he hit his head on a bottle, but she didn't know how. And then I see the cops going, "Uh-huh." During a search of Morgan's phone, police found a text message thread with text and images and photos of the victim on the couch with a blood-soaked towel. And then she finally said in a message, on a text message, "I smashed the bottle over his head."
And she took pictures of it?
Apparently, and sent them to somebody.
You got to get those clicks on the Insta.
Yeah.
And she said, when he began bleeding, she said, "Well, I tried to help him, but then I went and took a nap."
Oh, gosh. Well, she was tired.
That's a lot of
Takes
work.
a lot out of you.
Let's see. Older adults are being discharged out of care facilities and into homelessness. As his discharge date approached, a resident of one of Utah's long-term care facilities had nowhere to go. The man had no home, no family, so he tried to list his next destination on paperwork as a friend's home more than 2 hours away, but the friend said, "Well, I can't come and get you." Then, the day of his discharge, they escorted him outside without his walker and said, "Do you want me to call an Uber? It'll cost about $500 to take you to that guy's house." "Well, no, I'll hitchhike," said the old man. And so the facility staff said, "Okay," and they left him, and he hitchhiked to his friend's house, and then he ended up in a homeless shelter. Nursing homes are supposed to be a safe destination for residents discharging out of their care. They're supposed to find a safe place for them. But the Utah Long-Term Care Ombudsman's Office has noticed an increasing number of older adults discharged out of these long-term care facilities and into homelessness. They just say, "Okay, we're done with you. Find your way." This needs to be fixed.
Where are the churches helping?
This needs to be fixed. After 7 years, including a final 10 months marred by controversy after the program's abrupt ouster from the Provo Rec Center, Dirtylicious Dance Fitness is closed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. Creator and CEO Erica Tanner said in an email to the supporters of the sexy but not explicit dance fitness classes that the decision wasn't made in defeat but in total clarity. This isn't about giving up because it got too hard, she wrote. I have spent nearly a decade building this brand, and while I am incredibly proud of what we have achieved, I realized it's time to move on. So no more dirty, licious dance classes.
And that's just because one woman complained, right?
So I don't know if it was just one, but a couple of people complained that we can't have that kind of thing in our rec center.
There are no windows.
Michigan woman traveling with her husband from Hopetown to Elbow Key on Saturday when she went overboard. Lynette Hooker was missing. I think they've now charged her husband.
Yeah.
Actually, her husband, Brian. He said she fell overboard. Well, I think they found some evidence that maybe it was more than just falling overboard.
Watching too many episodes of Dexter.
Yeah. A Long Island architect who looks like a serial killer and who led a secret life as a serial killer.
Oh, that guy.
Pleaded guilty on Wednesday to murdering 7 women, and then he admitted that he killed an 8th in a string of long unsolved crimes known as the Gilgo Beach killings. Rex Hurman, 62 years old, entered the plea in a courtroom packed with reporters, police, and victims' relatives. Now, this is interesting. I said yesterday, I don't know why he's pleading guilty. Does it mean so he won't get the death penalty? I don't think the death penalty was on the table.
Yeah, it would depend on the state.
I think it's New York, and I don't think the death penalty was. So why would he plead guilty?
Definitely to a lesser charge.
Here's what he's going to go to prison for life without possibility of parole. Mm-hmm. But he has agreed to meet with the FBI's profiling group. And they want to just probe the hell out of him, find out what made him do what he did. He has agreed to do that, and I think that was the kind of the key that said, okay, I'll plead guilty,
and you can study me.
Yeah, you appeal to their ego. You get what you want.
Yeah, because this will make him somewhat famous.
Right, right. Yeah. But at least we get the information that decades, it's like trying to solve these murders. So I did appreciate seeing that he pled guilty.
Yeah, let's see, the earliest one was like 1996, I think, something like that. And they were all in that area on Long Island. And then finally this. Oh, we still got time, don't we?
Yeah. We have time for 2 stories.
Burger King says that they plan to hire 60,000 workers across 6,500 stores as they modernize their restaurants and improve operations.
Oh, well, good. There are a whole bunch of Disney employees who are being fired today, so maybe they can work there.
Its parent company, Restaurant Brands, has seen a 13% jump in stock value this year. The company also owns Tim Hortons, Popeyes, and Firehouse Subs. Burger King, this all stems from that big Super Bowl commercial that Gina talked about.
The converted Gina.
Yeah, and how they were saying, we realize we've been falling down on the job. We're going to do better. So this is part of their attempt to do better. We've done the important work of strengthening our operations, modernizing our restaurants, and listening to our guests, and it is paying off, said the CEO, the president of Burger King USA and Canada. Now we need to get people to help us keep that momentum going, people who are passionate, hardworking, and genuinely friendly. A warm welcome goes a long way. The team members who bring that energy every day are at the heart of what makes the Burger King experience special. And remember, Gina said she went to the drive-through window, and the person who served her there was extra friendly.
And she got the crown.
Yeah.
And
would you like a crown? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate the power of the Whopper.
Yeah. What? And I still haven't gone and had a Whopper.
Me neither.
But I did. I have mentioned before, when I lived in New York City and I didn't have a lot of money, I walked by a Burger King every day on my way to work, and I lived on the simple Burger King cheeseburger.
Just the regular cheeseburger.
Yeah, single patty, cheese on it. It was delicious, and I think it was like 35 cents or something like that.
Yeah.
It was just really cheap.
Yeah, I did the same thing with McDonald's when I was single.
Yeah, we had a big family growing up, and my dad, I can't remember, the Whoppers were like 2 for $5 or they have a special 5 for $5. And to feed 4 girls, he was like, we're getting a bag of Whoppers.
And of course, then there was the D's. Dee's Family Restaurant.
That's right.
Let's all go to Dee's. That's what Daddy says, and the family all agrees. And they would have periodically. You could buy a whole bag of burgers for like $1.
I remember that. Yeah,
a bag of D burgers for $1.
D burgers.
Yeah.
Which in hindsight, not great marketing
Well,
because they're not A+ burgers. They're
I see what you
they're
mean.
D.
A, B,
They're
C,
D burgers.
Maybe we had the D's burgers.
Yeah,
Yeah. These burgers are those burgers.
those burgers.
And them.
All right.
We do need a contestant to play Frank Christ Presents to get those Young the Giant tickets. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. It's Young the Giant with special guest Cold War Kids and Kenny Hoopla, July 30th at the Complex.
Look at here. Katie has sneaked in here to do sports and weather and traffic.
I've been sneaking in and out of here all morning, and I'm going to do it.
Okay.
More. So, sports. Tiger Woods has officially been charged with the DUI after the Florida crash in March. So, that's fun. Severe signs of impairment is what the officer reported, which...
But he had the president on speed dial.
Right,
I don't understand.
But I was just talking to the president. You
Yeah.
know? So fun little thing that he gets to go through. Mammoth are playing the Predators today at the Delta Center. You've got the Flames versus the Avalanche. This is hockey, in case people didn't know. I just jumped to that. Sharks versus Ducks. Golden Knights versus the Kraken. It's all going down. There's lots today, lots tomorrow, and more Saturday. All the hockey stuff. I'm going to kind of skip through this quickly because my sports isn't loading properly. Weather. It's a high of, currently it says it is 48 degrees outside. It felt a little bit warmer than that when I left.
On my gauge, it said it was 60.
Yeah. We have a high of 67 today. I believe it might be higher, but there is a chance of showers, about 30% chance of showers. And then a low of 45. And then tomorrow we're going to get partial sunny, possible slight chance of rains. And then overnight through the weekend, it looks like we're going to get some rain. It gets to the 80 and 90% on Saturday and Sunday for precipitation.
See, we're going to get rain. Everything's fine.
Everything's
It'll be great.
Right. You guys prayed hard enough, right?
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Exactly.
Traffic, checking the text messages really quick. Good morning, Radio from Hell. Happy Thursday. Right Wing Wade checking in from I-15. Both lanes direction moving along well. That's good because everything else that UDOT is showing me is clear, clean, happy, good to go. There is no slowage that I can see, but if you see something, you can say something as long as it is safe for you to do so. Text it to me at 33986. And I will make sure to try and keep up with that. That is your traffic.
Oh, Frank. Don't be afraid, Victoria.
It got cold.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Dan, it's okay. Frank is harmless because we're not celebrities.
Well, I don't know. She's got a podcast.
Oh, that's true. Frank Christ is here, the Reaper, the Grim Reaper, the Maudlin Reaper, the Morose Reaper, the Weeping Reaper of celebrity souls. That's Frank's specialty. That's Frank's curse.
Oh.
He reaps the souls of celebrities, and you don't like to do that, do you?
No, I love our precious celebrities.
Yes, you do, because they're so wonderful.
They're wonderful. We want them to live forever. Yeah. Everything they say and do is right.
Frank, if you go to x96.com/live, you can see a sort of a rendering, an artist's rendering of what Frank kind of looks like. You're more handsome than that skeleton, Frank.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I work hard.
And unfortunately, that in the sidecar, it looks like Johnny Depp to me. Is that
actually it's Bob Dole?
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. It's Bob Dole.
That's when I took Bob Dole.
Frank, he reaps the souls of celebrities. It is a curse. He hates to do it. And he joins us every weekday to play this game we call Frank Christ Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of 4 celebrities, and he's happy to report the 3 of the celebrities.
Well, they're just fine.
But one of them, one of them Frank had to take.
Oh, this was a tough one.
Yeah. And Frank doesn't kill these people.
No.
When they die, he's very sad about it, but he's the one who has to go and collect their souls and take it to the
distribution center.
And where do they go, Frank?
Well, I'm not supposed to know, actually. It's hell. It's 99% of the time it's hell.
Do we have a contestant to play the game?
Mason is here.
Mason, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine, just fine.
Mason, that's good to hear. Thank you. Mason, if you are able to identify the dead celebrity on this list, what do they win, Frank?
Something called Young the Giant tickets?
Oh, yes, a very, very nice band, very good band. You'd like them a lot.
Are they celebrities?
Yes, well, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you love them if they're celebrities. If you identify the dead celebrity, Mason, you'll get those Young the Giant tickets. Are you ready to give it a shot?
Yeah, let's play.
All right. Because it's National Chicken Little Awareness Day, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about panic. Right? Number 1, Julian McMahon. His father was a former Prime Minister of Australia. As an actor, he was in Home and Away, Profiler. He was Dr. Christian Troy in Nip Tuck, Dr. Doom in The Fantastic Four, and he was one of the actors in the running to replace Pierce Brosnan as James Bond.
Oh, he would have been a fine James Bond.
Ended up Daniel Craig was selected instead of
I like
Julian
Daniel
McMahon.
Craig.
His panic movie is called Paranoia. A young man is manipulated into a high-stakes corporate espionage scheme that threatens to destabilize major industries. Number 1, Julian McMahon. Number 2 is Billy Gray. He was in the horror comedy Abbott and Costello Meet the Killer, Boris Karloff. He acted in more than 200 movies with people like Humphrey Bogart, Doris Day, Bob Hope, William Holden. He was in the movies Jim Thorpe, All-American, and Annie Oakley. And for many years, he was Bud Anderson on the long-running TV show Father Knows Best. His panic movie, he was in The Day the Earth Stood Still. An alien visitor's presence and a brief demonstration of power leads to a global military and civilian panic. Number 2, Billy Gray. Number 3 is Ted Levine. He was Jamie Gumb in The Silence of the Lambs and Leland Stottlemyre on Monk. Other notable roles in Nowhere to Run, Heat, and Bullet. He had a supporting role in the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, and he was in American Gangster. His panic movie, he was in The Manchurian Candidate. A brainwashed soldier is used as a sleeper agent in a plot to induce political crisis and national panic. Number 3, Ted Levine. And number 4, Thomas Jane. He was in the film Boogie Night, Deep Blue Sea, The Punisher, and Magnolia in the USS Indianapolis Men of Courage. Jane plays one of the crew members who are left stranded at sea with all those sharks in the water. His panic movie, The Mist. A religious zealot uses a supernatural disaster to whip up a group of survivors into a sacrificial, hysterical mob. Number 4, Thomas Jane. One of those actors is dead, Mason. Who is it?
Is it Ted Levine?
No.
No, he's fine. He's just fine.
Yeah, he's fine. I actually saw him in person a couple of years ago down in Escalante, Utah.
Would you?
That's right. I'll give you another chance, though. Listen very carefully, see if you can get it this time. Is it Thomas Jane? Is it Billy Gray? Or is it Julian McMahon?
It's got to be Julian McMahon.
You got it. Julian McMahon died in 2025. He was only 56.
Too soon.
Had I believe, a stroke. And Billy Gray, I was surprised that he's still alive.
Yeah.
He's 88.
Oh.
And he kind of got out of acting after Father Knows Best and became a motorcycle racer and collector. And
I'd better go check on him.
yeah, he's pretty old. Okay, Mason, you've won the Young the Giant tickets. Congratulations. Hang on.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Hang on. Katie will tell you how you can get your tickets.
Now, Thomas Jane on the list.
Yeah.
He's the new Dr. McCoy.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
I didn't know that. You really know your
I
celebrities.
love our celebrities. I got to go check on a few of them today.
All right.
They're having birthdays. Paulina Portskova.
Oh.
It's only 61.
She's fine.
Oh, that turd Dennis Quaid is 72 today.
well.
Yeah, I'll check on him real hard. Oh, Marc Jacobs, the fashion designer, 63 today.
Get a new handbag.
Oh, his body bag is going to look fabulous. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Oh, look, I'm back. I'm still looking at UDOT, and again, everybody's on spring break. I have no slowage at the moment, at least not that UDOT is telling me, and I know that they've kind of been a little lackluster recently, but there is a tiny little bit of slowage on 6th South and West Temple. That's about the only slowage I am seeing so far in Salt Lake. And I don't have anything else in the text messages, so if you see something that I don't see, text it to me at 33986. Let me know, and I will make sure to inform everybody of that. But right now, traffic is clear. Thanks, guys.
KXRK Provo. Thank you, Katie. All right, we will continue after these messages. We got a little geek news for you. Boner of the Day is coming up. Stand by for that. And Victoria will have the Real Housewives update here in the studio.
In person.
Because she has joined us today. We'll have all that and more coming up after these. Stand by. Did you miss out on your favorite radio?
Vaxadan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Don Jr. in Kearns.
Kearns?
Kearns.
All right.
He texted in.
Go.
Just
Nice to hear from you, Don.
Kind of say hi.
In town to go hunting?
Probably. Yeah. Why he's staying out in Kearns, I don't know. All right. Let's see, a little bit of geek news now. Brought to you by Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982. Wow. Located in the heart of Trolley Square, Cabin Fever is so much more than a card store. You guys should swing by there while you're here from Chicago and take a look at the place. It's a lot of fun. All right. Now, I remember sometime last week, there was some politician, I didn't check who it was, when people were complaining about Trump's tweets with bad language in them.
Yeah.
He said, get over it, people. That's just how people talk. I've walked down the street here in New York this morning and heard that word 9 times.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I say that because I'd like to play the new Rick and Morty trailer for you.
But it's got that word in it?
But according to that guy, everybody's heard the word, so I don't know what to do.
I don't think you can play it.
I can play a little bit of it here. So a brand new season of Rick and Morty is coming. Let me see what we can do.
Please don't take me to join some kind of rebellion.
So the theme of Season 9 of Rick and Morty is anything is possible when everything is possible. 100 years of Rick and Morty continues.
The floor is lava!
Did you put that in for defense or for fun?
I don't remember! Morty, grab on!
Whatever you're doing out here has broken the garbage disposal.
Season 9, baby. Only an indefinite number more.
That show was supposed to be dead at one point, wasn't it?
It kind of was, because the creator and the voices of Rick and or Morty were...
Dan somebody?
No, not Dan Harmon. He's the co-creator. I can't remember his name now.
There's a little
blocked
bit
it from my head.
There's a Me Too.
He was Me Too, yeah. But they got rid of him, and they recast the two voices of Rick and Morty, and they sound exactly like him. Mm-hmm. They expanded the writer's room, and Dan Harmon says, thank God these young people are in here taking care of the show. I can't keep track of all the multiverses and everything that we created in the first seasons, so they're here to take care of it for me. Anyway, Season 9, May 24th. One we can play for you is, the show One Piece on Netflix? It's huge.
One Piece.
It's based on a Japanese manga.
It's animated?
But it's live action.
Oh, live action.
And Netflix has done this. But they have revealed the third season of the main live action series. It's going to be titled One Piece, The Battle of Alabasta, and that will be arriving sometime next year. But if you're a straw hat, as they're called, fans of One Piece, there is a new special coming, which will be animated, but in Lego. Yeah. Season 2 of the show ended with Luffy and the Straw Hat crew heading to the desert kingdom of Alabasta. The third season will deal with a rebellion that threatens Alabasta. But in the meantime...
The bravest man in the East Blue and true builder of this adventure join the crew and change the course of everyone's life!
Luffy?
What?
New animated special, Lego One Piece. It's a Netflix first.
East Blue saves Syrup Village.
It's a 2-part animated special, which premieres on September 29th. Produced in partnership with the Lego Group. So, you don't have to wait so long for your fresh One Piece story. You can watch it in Lego. And I'm sure no one will complain.
Oh, no. No!
Now, The Boys has debuted, the final season of The Boys on Amazon. And the co-creator of the show, Eric Kripke, is being interviewed, and he said, it's not great when the world out-crazies a show that has exploding penises.
Well, I think I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah. Final season of The Boys hadn't been written before the election. You might think that the new episodes are a bit too on the nose. Mm-hmm. I mean, federal troops being sent to American cities, undesirables being rounded up and sent to freedom camps, White House press briefings that devolve into jeering gaslighting sessions, and leading the country is a megalomaniac Homelander who might be going insane. But Eric Kripke says, no, we're We didn't plan this. This is just happening right in front of us. He says it's not a great feeling. It's a sinking feeling. Never a great when the world out crazies a superhero show with exploding penises. The stuff that has come to pass since we wrote it, including internment camps, sending federal troops into cities, tiny references like that clown in charge of the military. In the show, there's a character named General Mayhem, who is in charge of the military. Says, when you think of the clown currently in charge, the effing Secretary of War, because he needs to be extra macho with his title changing from Secretary to Defense. When we were writing the season, I swear I'm not making this up, we genuinely thought, this is a little out there. No, actually, it's become speculative fiction now. So he apologizes, but watch The Boys. It's on now. If you have the HBO Max and you're a fan of the Alien movies, the Alien 3 assembly cut just quietly dropped. No announcement.
I'm not sure what that is.
It's the cut that David Fincher prefers. Apparently.
Okay.
He was the director. It's called the assembly cut. Much longer. Everybody hated on Alien 3, but they say that the director's cut, this Fincher version, the assembly cut, they say it's better. It contains extended takes and deleted scenes that directly impact the plot. Ripley and the inmates actually succeed in trapping the alien in the toxic waste room, for instance, until one prisoner deliberately sets it free. Several of the plot holes are filled. The fates of some minor characters are relieved. And the chest burster that pops out of Ripley during her final sacrifice, in effect, that was added during reshoots. That wasn't supposed to happen in this version.
So not supposed to have that.
So they deleted that part. But anyway, now I own this because it was made available on this DVD collection that had all of the Alien movies in it. And I just didn't look that closely. I just put it in and didn't even think about it. But it's available there. But updated versions of all the Alien movies are available on your HBO Max, if you have that. Speaking of Alien, he drinks and he knows things. Peter Dinklage is joining the cast of Alien Earth Season 2.
Oh, wow.
Let's see, it says casting, this is the first big casting news about the show's second season. It's going to be filmed at Pinewood Studios outside of London, as opposed to Thailand, which is where Season 1 was filmed. Pinewood is where Ridley Scott made the first movie, as well as Prometheus. But we don't know what character he's playing, who he is going to be, just that he will be in it. So there's that. And finally, the new Superman movie. They're casting people for it, and they're testing these four actresses: Adria Arjona, Eva De Dominici, Cindy Chandler, and Grace Van Patten, to play a character. Let me see if I can find it here. It's an alien queen of some kind. Roger Stern and George Perez introduced the character Maxima into the pages of Action Comics back in 1989. She is an alien queen who has been both an antagonist and potential love interest for Superman. So Lois has a little bit of competition going.
Lois Lane is his girlfriend.
Well,
can't do that.
James Gunn, he likes to play with things. All right, we'll see what happens. Let's see, we do have some traffic there. Yes?
Come in the text? Not that I saw. Nope, doesn't look like we have any in the text messages. One more refresh. And on UDOT, UDOT's still telling me that everything is green and good looking. I'm still not seeing any slowdown. Even that one in Salt Lake has officially cleared up. And there are no alerts that it's informing me about. Again, if you see something that I'm not seeing, you can say something. Text it to me at 33986. Let me know. Everybody's just texting in Kearns.
I wonder why.
I know. But yeah, that's your traffic as of right now.
So what you're saying is traffic is good looking.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Just like you, Bill.
Yeah.
Just like you.
Right, just
there
like
you
me.
go.
You bet. All right, we've got boners coming up. Here are the candidates that you will be considering this time. Boner candidate number 1. Hey, JD, is that the church you go to? Boner candidate number 2. From the Why Didn't I Think of That file, Joe Rogan is a genius. And boner candidate number 3, do you understand why I pulled you over? Is it the alligator?
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after a short break and a song. Stand by for that.
What?
Oh, my. We're going to pay you $1,000. It is the cash bribe contest. We're going to pay you $1,000 to listen to X96. Tune in every weekday now through February 13th at 7:15 a.m., 10:15 a.m., 1:15 p.m. and 5:15 p.m. for the keywords. Text these words to a very special number, all right? 508-777-1000. The word to text right now is shop. S-H-O-P, shop. Every keyword means another chance to win. 508-777-1000 is the number for the contest. Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. Go out and take the otters. I just love otters, and they have got these cute. I just want to squeeze them. Loveland Living Planet Aquarium doubled the discovery with the brand new Sam and Aileen Skaggs Science Learning Center. It's now open daily from 10 a.m. Step into Ford Expedition Asia. Come face to face with a tree kangaroo, clouded leopards, Komodo dragons, and the Asian small-clawed otters, plus vibrant tropical freshwater life all around you. Take your camera because you're going to fill up your Instagram with all of the cute little animals and fish and all that stuff that you're going to see out there. Komodo dragon, the world's largest lizard. The moment you walk in, you feel it. Lush green, multi-story rainforest energy. If your kids love animals, this is an easy win for you. There are also hands-on interactive areas, so you're not just looking, you're doing. Kids can climb and explore and learn while they burn off energy in the best way. But your camera roll will fill up fast. So go to Loveland Living Planet Aquarium, livingplanetaquarium.org, and you can plan your day or just head on down there, right off the freeway. You know where they are.
Need some geek news?
7:26 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, April 9, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive a Can't Buy It, Gotta Win It, Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. Hey, JD, is that the church you go to? J.D. Vance's upcoming book on his faith and conversion to Catholicism is titled Communion, Finding My Way Back to Faith. The memoir is a direct exploration of his religious journey, serving as a spiritual follow-up to his 2016 bestseller, Hillbilly Elegy. The book details Vance's evolution from the Christian faith of his youth to atheism and then eventually his formal conversion to Catholicism in 2019. It also touches on how his faith intersects with his life as a husband, a father, and his career in politics. I believe it's going to be released in June.
In the fiction section.
The book's cover features an image of Mount Zion United Methodist Church in southwestern Virginia.
But Methodist?
The church is Protestant, and Vance has never attended services there as far as we know.
God.
It's about his conversion to his Catholic faith.
The fiction begins.
It's a Methodist church. I think now the publishing company said, well, we selected that because we wanted to show that this all levels of society.
No,
because people are stupid.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 1. Hey, JD, is that the church you go to?
J.D. Vance, the guy who constantly picks fights with the Pope.
Here's Boner candidate number 2. From the Why Didn't I Think of That file. Joe Rogan is a genius.
I hate Joe Rogan so much.
Listen to this.
Okay.
Joe Rogan claimed on the Wednesday episode of his top-ranked podcast that Donald Trump launched the war in Iran. Get ready for this. Why didn't we think of this? To distract Americans from the Epstein files.
Wow.
Deep
Holy
thoughts.
mackerel.
Figured that out all on his own, did he?
Whoa!
How many degrees do you have to figure that out?
Oh, man.
Idiot.
Why didn't I think of that?
An idiot.
Rogan made the claim after guest Arsenio Hall said that the story of American politics is misdirection, where politicians distract gullible citizens with one story to make them forget about something even worse. The veteran comic and podcast host agreed and pointed to Bill Clinton bombing countries to distract from Monica Lewinsky. Look, the Epstein files comes out. We got a war with Iran. It's a good way to get people to stop talking about it, Rogan said. Boner candidate number 2.
Joe.
He makes millions of dollars.
Yeah. Spotify pays him millions and millions.
So, I'm going to back off a little here and say I don't know what it is, but something about him makes him a hell of a lot smarter than me. Because I ain't making $1 million.
His willingness to sell his soul.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 2. From the Why Didn't I Think of That file, Joe Rogan is a genius. Coming up in a moment, Boner candidate number 3. Do you understand why I pulled you over? Is it the alligator?
Big Boy News brought to you by Clark Planetarium, presenting The Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves into Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Get your tickets at clarkplanetarium.org. And always remember,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
A Los Angeles woman who illegally sold the ketamine that killed actor Matthew Perry, she's been called the ketamine queen, was sentenced Wednesday to 15 years in prison. Her name is Jasveen Sangha, pleaded guilty last year to 5 federal charges connected with Mr. Perry's overdose, 3 counts of distribution of ketamine, 1 count of distribution of ketamine resulting in death or serious bodily injury, and 1 count of maintaining a drug-involved premises. Prosecutors have emphasized in court documents that customers know her as the ketamine queen. They say that she heard of Perry's interest in ketamine through an acquaintance who was in touch with the actor's personal assistant. She offered to send a sample to the assistant, who ultimately bought 50 vials on Mr. Perry's behalf. One of those vials contained the ketamine that killed Mr. Perry, prosecutors have said. After Ms. Sangha learned of the actor's death through news reports, she quickly sought to destroy evidence of her involvement, telling an associate to delete all of our messages, according to court documents. When the authorities raided her apartment in March of 2024, they said they found cocaine, 79 vials of ketamine, 3 pounds of orange pills containing methamphetamine. She faced up to 65 years in prison, according to her plea agreement, but the government sought a sentence of 15 years, and Ms. Sengha's lawyers asked for her to be granted supervised release after accounting for her time served. Of course, Matthew Perry was found floating face down in a hot tub at his home in October of 2023. He was only 54, and he'd been using ketamine medically, and had been to doctors who are qualified to administer it in a way to help get him off of drugs and alcohol, and but he liked the treatment so much, he wanted more of it. And so he sought it illegally and administered it to himself, and that's not a good idea.
No.
The Salt Lake City Council knows who it wants to honor instead of disgraced labor leader Cesar Chavez on street signs along 500 South. They want to change the name to Dolores Huerta. Huerta co-founded United Farm Workers with Chavez, and for decades has advocated for migrant workers.
Oh, that's good.
Council Chair Alejandro Puy, who represents the West Side, announced the suggestion Tuesday, noting that Huerta is somebody that I look up to, he said. I would like to see a Latina leader, a civil rights activist, be honored, he said. The name change won't happen without public consideration. The council said that it would schedule a hearing about renaming the street. No date has been set for that. The push to remove Chavez's name, of course, from public spaces was sparked by a New York Times investigation published in March, in which 2 women accused the late labor leader of sexually assaulting them when they were teens in the early 70s. And Dolores Huerta also said that Chavez had assaulted her at one point. And Ms. Huerta is still alive. She's 96. And she made it known publicly that Chavez had sexually assaulted her in the 1960s. Everybody feared reporting the assaults at the time because they didn't want the allegations to damage the workers'
the whole movement.
Salt Lake City, the street sign that bore Chavez's name along 500 South near City Hall have been removed. A staffer informed council members they've been up since 2002. So we'll see. I guess they have to put it to a vote of some sort, and then I assume it will happen. Eventually, it will happen.
Oh yeah, I think so.
A video circulating online shows U.S. Immigration and Customs ICE agents, just say ICE agents, detaining a man outside of a gym in Bountiful on Friday, with one agent placing a knee on the man's back as he lies handcuffed on the ground. 3 Bountiful police officers later appear in the video, standing next to the agents, seeming to chat with them. A Bountiful Police Chief Ed Beeler on Tuesday confirmed ICE agents had detained a man outside of the EOS Fitness on Main Street, South Main Street. He identified the man taken into custody as Fahad Ali Kahili from Iraq. Bountiful officers responded after ICE agents called 911 for assistance because Khalil was combative and resisting arrest, Beeler said. By the time the officers arrived, the chief noted Khalil was already on the ground in handcuffs in a post. The ICE Salt Lake City field office said Khalil fell while resisting arrest and ignoring lawful commands.
Sounds familiar.
In the video, one ICE agent can be seen rolling Mr. Khalil onto his stomach and pressing a knee into his back. Khalil can be heard shouting that the handcuffs are tight as F and asking officers to loosen them just a little bit, saying, "My hands hurt." He's face down, handcuffed, calling out. ICE agent keeps a knee on his back as the video ends. In Utah, Mr. Khalil has a criminal record that includes, misdemeanor traffic and speeding offenses.
Oh no, the worst of the worst.
In 2014, he did plead guilty to, it's a felony, possession with intent to distribute a controlled substance, and he was on 36 months probation for that. So
we're all so much safer now.
Yeah. Again, I don't see ICE going into the high crime areas. They hang out at places like this.
Oh, low-hanging fruit.
What do you mean? They braved Bountiful. Come on. Saratoga Springs man has been arrested after he was allegedly caught using artificial intelligence to create nude images of his 13-year-old stepdaughter.
Man.
37-year-old suspect, not named because to sort of protect the identity of the victim. According to court documents, a woman reported to police last month that she had found child sexual abuse material on her husband's phone. The woman told investigators the images were of the couple's daughter, for whom the suspect was the stepfather, but had been altered with AI. The suspect confessed to his therapist and his church leader about his use of AI to generate the images. March was the most abnormally, unseasonably hot month, according to weather experts.
Oh, it's fine.
The most abnormally hot month in the last 132 years of record keeping.
Wow.
Average temperatures were 9.4 degrees Fahrenheit above their 20-year average, according to new federal data. 1,432 counties, which together make up more than half of the continental United States area, saw their single warmest March day since 1950. 12 months of April 2025, March 26, were the hottest since the period began in 1985 or 1895. 1895.
Wow.
Hot.
Everything's fine though.
Not in Chicago. It was cold, but
it's a Chinese hoax. You guys, all right?
And as Utah faces an unprecedented water shortage, renters are caught between lease clauses for lawn upkeep and the urgent call for conservation.
Yeah.
Mike Fowles, who has rented a home in Ogden for years, wrote about the difficult position he and other tenants are in due to the state's severe drought. His rental company requires him to keep the lawn on his corner lot healthy and green, an expectation that is reasonable in normal years but problematic during a crisis like this. Despite paying for professional lawn services, he's expected to water the lawn as much as necessary to keep it green. Well, this puts him in a dilemma. He either conserves water in line with state and city guidelines and risks financial penalties for a less than perfect lawn, or he uses excessive amounts of water to meet his lease obligations and contributing to, well, I don't want ugly lawns.
Well, is it reasonable in the desert? Let's start with that.
Lawns are not what we should not have. Lawns. If you're going to have, if you have to have golf courses, that's where and maybe some parks. But in front of houses and backyards, nope.
Apparently the person that owned the house before I owned it,
where you live now.
Where I live now, he wanted his lawn perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And so occasionally he'd get some brown spots here and there, and he would take green paint.
Really?
Yeah. And just make things worse, you know.
Yeah, all the way around, the soil, the water.
I haven't been able to grow good grass in that backyard ever since.
NASA's moon mission astronauts have traveled further from Earth than any humans in history, but the most dangerous part of their journey is yet to come. The Orion capsule is set to re-enter Earth's atmosphere using a trajectory that's never been tested and a heat shield that has previously failed. If all goes to plan, though, they'll splash down in the ocean off the coast of San Diego on Friday, 8:07 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So,
when is that again? Friday?
Friday,
okay.
Yeah, tomorrow. And that's about it. I don't have time to tell you about a new bakery that's making croissants.
Well, we got our next news coming up. Sports weather traffic brought to you by Salt Mediation, the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, and attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation and say hey to Wade Taylor while you're there. Sports weather traffic, or weather and traffic.
I was going to say
sorry.
weather. Weather, we are sitting at a high of 52. Well, not a high, but currently feels like 52 outside. That's what the National Weather Service is saying. A high of 67 today with a chance of showers, about 30% chance of showers. Mostly cloudy tonight with a high or a low of 45. Tomorrow it's going to be partly sunny with a slight chance of showers, and then we hit tomorrow night and then into Saturday and Sunday, and we've got 80 to 90% chance of showers. So we're hopefully going to get a storm and possibly some snow leading into next week.
Maybe.
What?
She said.
I can only give you what is told to me. So that's your weather. Traffic, I did a quick refresher on our texting, but the traffic tip, if you're driving 60 to 70, get out of the fourth lane. Okay, well, yeah, that's fair. Traffic is abnormally light. I think it's just spring break. You know, April's always kind of super light because that's when all the different kind of spring breaks are going on for everybody else. Looks like there might be a little slowage on I-15 going through the Midvale, West Jordan area over in Sandy. But I'm not getting reports that there's too much backup. So just a heads up on that. I'm sorry, on I-15. Then that's all the slowage. A little bit of slowage around the Spaghetti Bowl, but that's kind of anticipated. And that's your traffic. If you see anything or that I'm not mentioning, text it to me, 33986. I will go through and make sure I'm not missing any of that. But again, UDOT not sending me any alerts. So that is your traffic.
All right. Thank you.
Here's a boner candidate number 3. You understand why I pulled you over? Is it the alligator? Florida. Anthony Buell and March Chadwick were arrested Saturday after driving through Central Florida with a dead alligator strapped to the roof of their car.
Strapped to the roof.
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. Witnesses first spotted the vehicle near Walt Disney World Resort outside of Orlando. Police license plate readers tracked the car as it moved through multiple locations. The suspects covered the reptile with a white sheet after being warned by multiple parties that possession of the alligator is illegal in the state of Florida. Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission officers pulled them over in Melbourne. Both men admitted to taking the roadkill alligator to have it taxidermied, despite warnings that they were breaking the law. They were charged with illegal killing, possessing, or capturing alligators and posted $5,000 bond each. Boner candidate number 3. Do you understand why I pulled you over? It's the alligator.
Let's review the first 2 and vote.
A boner candidate number 1. Hey, JD, is that the church you go to? J.D. Vance, vice president, having a new book coming out about his journey to Catholicism, the evolution of his Christian faith. He converted to Catholicism in 2019. There's a picture on the cover of the book, really beautiful church, Mount Zion United Methodist Church in southwestern Virginia. Boner candidate number 2, from the Why Didn't I Think of That file, Joe Rogan is a hugging genius. He claimed on his podcast yesterday, you know, this Iran war, this might be to distract us from thinking about the Epstein files. Why didn't I think of that? And boner candidate number 3, do you understand why I pulled you over? Is it the alligator?
There you go. Time to vote for Boner of the Day, 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. Put that single digit, 1, 2, or 3, in the message of a text, the one that you think is the worst. Text that to 33986. That's easy. Most people vote that way. Here they come. You can also call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. or go online, x96.com. Look for the box. It says Boners, April 9, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. You've got like 3 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. This is Boner of the Day. Right after we award the Boner, Victoria here, live in the studio with the Mormon Housewives update coming up. Stand by.
Don't miss a single moment of the Radio from Hell.
You want to see my bowling shoes? Oh, aren't those nice?
Tammy won, and Anthony won. Big W's.
You want to see my bowling shoes? Oh, aren't those nice?
Tammy won.
All right, 7:50. Time to award a Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by a delicious meal.
Okay.
I'm trying to...
Can't remember what you had.
Oh, wait a minute. I had an artichoke and I had I do remember shrimp and chorizo stew.
Ooh, there we go. And Larson HVAC and Plumbing. There is a heat wave coming. For as low as $68 a month, you can get a new AC unit from Larson HVAC and Plumbing, or save $1,000 on a high ultra efficiency model. Visit larsonhvac.com/x96.
All right. Well, I guess the one that I thought would win did win. Number one, the J.D. Vance got a lot of votes. 60 votes is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Came in second. Actually, the guys with the alligators on the car, they got 31 votes.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. But Boner candidate number 2, Joe Rogan, 107 votes, wins Boner of the Day.
There you go.
I read that this morning and I just thought, what?
Yeah.
What?
And people look to him for information and news.
It's crazy. He started out as a comedian.
He's a comedian, folks. He's a podcaster.
Oh, and a meathead.
And a meathead. Don't look to him for any sort of knowledge. He has none. Anyway.
Here in the studio.
Now, we can do the official update in the next break if you'd like, and since we're running a little late here, we can just maybe get to know Victoria.
Okay, so Victoria is here in the studio with us. She has been on the phone with us. How long have you been doing the Real Housewives of Salt Lake Update?
6 years we've been doing this. You all, we've been in a long distance relationship for
haven't.
six. I can't. I know. I'm careful with the blue button. 6 years. I was thinking about 6 years. Is this crazy?
Katie, is that right? Is that right, Katie?
She's busy.
Yeah, she's working on some stuff in there.
Actually, I'll go look for my first. What did I say? My strongly worded email that I sent you all was about 6 years. Well, I mean, and I guess I say that because I know the Housewives have been on for 6 seasons. So they just finished their 6th season, and I've been covering it for you since they started.
Wow.
So, I mean, maybe not exactly 6 years, but it's pretty close.
Now, you're an intelligent woman.
Thank you.
you're an attorney. You have a prestigious job in Chicago, and you're married to an attorney who's probably pretty smart too.
He's really smart.
But you watch this trash.
And this is how we got here. Like this is because people ask me all the time, how did you start doing this? And I tell them it was you. You know, I've been listening to you guys since as long as I can remember. And then the show comes to town, and you all are talking about it. And are saying that
we should watch it, but I can't bring myself to do it.
Also, how can anybody with a brain, but you didn't say it like that, watch this show? And I wrote you an email that says, I'm a smart lady and a fan of yours, and I also watch this show.
Kind of shamed us into getting on the radio.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if you had the time, you should come to the symposium. But don't
let that go by.
Oh, yes.
You're on a symposium. You're here in town to be on our show.
Mostly for you guys, yes.
But tomorrow you've been invited to be on a panel up at the Tanner Humanity, or it's part of the Tanner's Humanities.
Yeah, so they've put together an event. It's called Receipts Proof Timeline, and that's a Housewives quote, if you know, you know, and how we watch the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And it's a symposium from 9 to 3, definitely through an academic lens of I think it's not only the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but just this type of show in general. And I would say it's going to be very specific to the Housewives, because especially as I cover the Mormon Wives for you all, that's a different type of show.
Different show. Yeah.
But the themes and what's explored as I really think about what appeals to me about the Housewives is very specific they just know what they're curating for the show. But yeah, and I'll say one thing I get from it is it's a combination, and my my Instagram is Judgy Empath. Like that's what I am. I like to be able to sit and judge, but I do like to understand people and think about it. And to me, it's a text. Like as much as I look at a movie or a TV show as a text, I really love thinking deeply about things. And believe it or not, I think very deeply about this show.
And with your background in criminal law,
right,
that helps out with the Real Housewives part.
And besides, it allows you to feel a lot smarter than the people who are on the show.
I have talked to people that is why they watch it. I have to think I'll be very reflective to think if that's part of it. It could be.
That's why I watch Cops, when it was on.
Yeah.
It made me feel good.
And maybe that's the lawyer part too, is like I love thinking about conflict and how you navigate that. And so I do get to judge them for how they're navigating their conflicts, what they're saying in confessional channel and find the inconsistencies in what they're saying. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I watched Cops too, and there is a satisfaction from, oh, that's not me.
Stupid.
Yeah, no, see, and I remember when Cops was on, and I couldn't watch it because I think these poor dumb bastards.
Yeah.
They're so dumb. They're so disadvantaged. They're not very bright. They don't have anything else to do, so they go out and get in trouble and get.
Yeah.
And I can't stand it.
No, and that's definitely why I don't watch a lot of other reality TV. It's one of the things I struggle with, the Mormon Wives and other shows of that, which I know you've asked me before about watching other shows. Like the Housewives is a different, I mean, this is going to sound weird, a caliber of reality TV.
So the reason you got onto this symposium tomorrow is because the people at the Tanner Humanities Center heard you on this show.
Yes.
And put two and two together and said, wait a minute, she's an attorney and she's from Utah. And
I appreciate you putting that on it. I love that idea. I don't know how much they looked into it other than they heard me. And
they must have vetted you a little bit more than just being on this show.
You're right.
I would hope.
God, yes.
I mean, you guys let me on.
I mean, well
yeah, but we don't have any prestige like the Tanner Humanities
We've
Center.
had quite a few ne'er-do-wells on the show as well.
Yeah, we've had all kinds of low life on the show. Why not you?
No, I was thinking about that coming. I'm like, you guys don't know who you're letting in the studio.
We don't.
Nope. People always were amazed when, like, especially back when we used to do like live studio audience, and we would have all kinds of people in the studio, and they say, "You don't know any of those people. Why would you do that?"
Yeah,
because we're stupid.
We're stupid. Well, coming up in the next break, we're going to do the official update with Victoria live in the studio. Steph's going to come in and join you.
Great.
And so yeah, it'll be here.
So is Stephanie bringing snacks?
She
I
has
should have
not.
brought snacks.
She has not. We'll get to that coming up after these.
All right. Doing a quick refresher on all of our traffic again. The slowage on I-15 is still going on. It has now grown from about 90th South all the way down to past the Spaghetti Bowl. Just kidding. I take it back. Not the Spaghetti Bowl. Down to 53rd South, all on I-15 or I-215. Nope, I-15.
Do we know what the problem is?
No, there's no information. It's just slowage from morning traffic. I assume it looks like there's a major slowdown on I-15 just past 7200 South, that off-ramp. Just and leading up to the belt route. But again, UDOT is not giving me any alerts. So if you guys can text me and let me know, I would be grateful because I'm not seeing anything else. And there's no text messages that I see for traffic. So that's your traffic. Please tell me if there's a crash or anything that is causing that slowdown. Otherwise, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay, then.
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back with the Mormon Housewives update. Live in the studio right here after these. Stand by.
Hi, I'm Tom.
You want to see my bowling shoes? Oh, aren't those nice?
and Anthony won. Big W's.
You want to see my bowling shoes? Oh, aren't those nice?
Tammy won, and Anthony won. Big W's.
From Riverton.
Eric?
Eric.
Eric!
From Riverton.
Little poop.
He's very excited that this mighty Marvel team up is happening here. So let's get to it, shall we? Let me get the theme music. Here we go.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner.
Well, it's the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives update. Victoria is here live in studio. Also joining us is our good friend Stephanie, who's become a big fan of the show and of Victoria's as well. And Stephanie follows the show. Stephanie's also involved in the law. And they're both smart people, so why they watch the show, I have no idea.
Well, now you get to listen in. So I've been recapping season 3. I assume you watched this all when did it come out? The fall?
It was last year at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already watched season 4,
season
and I'm
4.
really, really online.
Okay.
So I see all of the drama that's happening on TikTok and
like with the fallout too from all the
Yes.
interesting. Oh my gosh, we could talk about this for hours. Well, I want to check in with you on a couple things. So the episode I was recapping for this week is episode 9 from season 3. So we're almost done with season 3, and then we'll be into season 4, and then here we'll be more relevant because we'll be more caught up. So they're in LA promoting season 2. And so one thing I actually really like about this show is the way it breaks the fourth wall as far as you seeing all the promoting that they do and what they have to do to be influencers and what they're getting from this. So the thing I would like to hear, from Stephanie is the first about what I called them, all this fame going right to their head. Because in this episode, they're so excited to be in LA. There's pictures of them everywhere and they're looking at themselves.
Now, this is before Taylor Frankie Paul has been selected for The Bachelorette.
Yes.
Or really, I think there was, she'd had some charge brought up against her, but that's sort of been
there was the domestic violence charge the first season, and so she's technically on probation during this point for that charge.
And we've only recently come to see the full picture of what a horrible person she really is.
Yeah.
You seem so disappointed.
And that's one of the things. I don't know how much time we have. I'm really struggling. I really like Taylor, and I feel bad about the situation. But first, I want to go to somebody actually I don't like, but I changed my mind a little bit on this episode. Is Whitney? I have not cared for Whitney, but this episode she was very self-aware and reflective. And I just want to know what you thought first of all. What you think about Whitney?
She has some very unlikable qualities about her, but I also think that she's really savvy. She knows how to turn it on and off for her purpose.
Yeah.
So I think you're going, because I've watched all of season 4 as well. This is kind of the turning point now. She's starting to see how the fans have turned against her, and in order to be on Dancing with the Stars with a lot of votes and a lot of popularity, she knows she has to turn it around. So I do think that's a little bit manufactured.
I appreciate that. And that is what I like about Taylor, too. Taylor knows how to turn it on and off as well. And that's the reason why they are in charge of Mom Talk.
So Taylor and Whitney go to Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, they do Jimmy Kimmel together, and they're so. The thing I did find amusing, like, oh, they're so clever and funny, because they're on Jimmy Kimmel, and then while they're waiting in the green room, Whitney's like, let's be funny and have a funny entrance, and so they take these moments to rehearse them coming out to fight over the seat next to Jimmy, and it is Whitney's idea. Like, she really does know how to show up and perform, and so does Taylor, and so they have their moment on Jimmy Kimmel, and the picture I had after this was, I don't know if I put that one up, where it was hard to get a good picture of them. Like, it looks like they're wrestling and they're trying to rehearse.
That's the next picture.
I will also say it was very difficult to get a good picture of this because Taylor Frankie Paul does not have all of her undergarments on, and they had to blur out a lot in this scene.
Really?
And I did not want anyone to think I was trying to share that as well. But then the other thing, going back to Whitney's understanding of where they're at with their business, and I think the next picture is them standing in front of pictures of themselves, is Whitney's totally beguiled and excited about being in LA. And she says, we could be the Spice Girls. Like, she's thinking, and what she says on the show is she wants to rally the girls and the women to like get into basically like show attitude and to get into, and I was really impressed, and because with this throughout the show with her self-awareness and trying to get them together, and she does want to bring Mom Talk back. And then the other thing we'll jump around, I want to touch base on is this.
Can I ask? So you mentioned Mom Talk, and you talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
But there's also something called Dad Talk.
Oh yeah, Dad Talk.
And I'm wondering, who in the hell cares about that at all? And why do they even show it?
Why would we care about the husbands?
Not me.
I will say that's one of the favorite things I do like about the show, because it is centered on them. All the men are described as so-and-so's husband, right? And that's the, I mean, I'm fine with that.
But a bunch of lumps.
But they get caught up in this fame as well, because when they're in LA, these guys are fantasizing about getting to quit their jobs and buying big houses, and they're like, we're going to homeschool together and be stay-at-home dads. Totally. And so we have this ongoing drama with Taylor and Dakota that's going to keep bubbling up. There's this information that he shared that there was some sort of, and I don't know if this is explored more at the end of the season into fourth season, about the inappropriateness of this relationship he had with basically a family friend of Taylor's.
Oh yeah.
And so in jumping around, I posted a picture because she and her mom called this person, and this person clearly does not want to be on the show because every time they say her name, they bleep it. And then when they talk to her, they put her on speakerphone. It says voice, what did it say? Voice was altered so that they could talk to this person. And she's denying, and I love Taylor's face in this as well, is she's denying that she did anything with Dakota. But we can see I think we can see the ongoing struggle that Taylor has with Dakota and their relationship, and that she really does, I think, care for him or like his attention or something, and then he keeps cheating on her, which has been the challenge.
They're great people. Great people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have a baby.
Now, somebody pointed out that Taylor Frankie Paul cannot be on this show anymore because she's no longer a Mormon. She's no longer a wife, and she has no secrets anymore either.
Yeah, that is kind of, yeah.
She's the sole reason for the show, though. I mean, you cannot deny her that. She started the whole thing with the swinger scandal.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She's the one. So without her, it wouldn't really exist.
I think it's going to not exist. That's my prediction.
I don't know.
Oh, I love the optimism you have for humanity.
I think that at some point that it's that they'll say, "Look, we can't have her on this."
But the show will keep going.
Show will continue. Yeah,
I guess, but
and
it
so
won't,
will Montauk.
but it will die.
Too much money on the table.
I don't know, I think we're sucked in. I think everyone now, well, not everyone. Many people are invested, and that's exactly the hook that they've been trying to get, and it's such a phenomenon. I don't see Disney saying goodbye to these folks. It's a lot of money.
But they will say goodbye to her.
Honestly, I don't know, because I think the nature of the offense, the criminal activity she is in, it is limited to their circle. And I think it was very interesting about how when all this came out, that neither Hulu nor Disney took a really hard stand immediately. They waited and waited and waited. And then there was outcry about values, and this isn't about values; it is about the money. And so I think they're trying to walk this line of what are we exploiting? Are we endorsing this behavior? And they might be able to talk themselves into there's a way to still include her. But I think it'll be up to the other women. And actually, the other thing I'll add too is this past season, the fact that Demi and Whitney were on the outs and they're still being included in the show shows that they know, and Whitney says this in the show, they know how to keep everybody in the orbit because it's what people will follow. And so they might figure out a way to keep all of this in the orbit of the show because I don't know, it's just different. Like I compare to the Jen Shaw thing, right? Where Jen Shaw had these victims that she was exploiting. And it is different from the nature of what Taylor's
I don't know, a little kid got hit in the head with a chair.
I could not. Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I just read the description.
But also, too, keep in mind that reality TV loves a redemption arc.
Oh.
So I see a big old...
So you think they'll script it up?
Push for that.
There's a lot of money.
She'll redeem herself. She'll do the things that are necessary. And it will be a very big storyline.
I don't know if that's interesting.
I
think so?
And I think Taylor would be good at it.
Oh, absolutely.
She's done. Look what she did with the swinging scandal. She redeemed herself from that, and then to your point about Whitney redeeming herself this season, like these two bitches know what they're doing, and so like they're gonna get it done. And if Hulu and Disney are on board with it, anyway.
All right. Well, now what's the drinking game?
Oh, it's what? Every time that Whitney has these self-aware moments, I count at least 4 to 10. I'm just really impressed with her acknowledging where she's a hypocrite and the insight she has about the other women to help make them successful.
All right. There you go. Live, Victoria, with her Secret Lives of Mormon Wives update. And Stephanie, thanks for coming down too. And we'll talk to you on the phone next time.
All right. Traffic, please, Katie.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I've got I don't really have too much of an update. It's still slow. They're not giving me any reasons why. It looks like things are clearing up and moving fairly easily now that slowage has stopped. Of course, downtown starting to get a little just barely slower than normal over on I-15, just close to the 9th West exit, or 9th South exit, I'm so sorry. Texting, let's see, one more refresh. It is just so quiet out there. Everybody's on spring break right now. Nothing in the text messages. Again, if you see something, say something, 33986, as long as it is safe for you to text me, text it in, let me know. But that is your traffic. Clear as day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song, except it'll be Beat Victoria today. And all you got to do is play the game, and you'll get these Muse tickets.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. We got Muse tickets. X96 presents Muse August 20th at the Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater with Portugal the Man and the Temper Trap. Tune in as we give them away all week long. Go to x96.com for tickets and details. You'll get those Muse tickets, and all you got to do is play Beat Victoria at 877-602-9696. That is the number to call to play the game. Let's go. Missed a morsel of... flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit SALT Mediation to schedule your free consultation.
I'm Beachina announcer Johnny Ola, but today I'm Johnny Olay.
Oh,
because I have news about how you can turn plain hamburger from okay to Olay.
Oh, lovely.
It's new Hamburger Helper Tamale Pie. Hamburger Helper Tamale Pie has zesty seasonings to liven up your plain hamburger, saucy tomato sauce to tingle your taste, and all the fixins for an authentic cornmeal topping that'll make your family say, Magnifico.
Oh.
New Hamburger Helper Tamale Pie. Why just eat a regular meal when you can dig into a Mexican fiesta? Hamburger Helper, help her hamburger make a great meal. And now, when he's not digging into a Mexican fiesta, he's digging into witty trivia on the game show Beat Gina. Your host, Carrie Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
I'm surprised that that's not around anymore.
What?
Look, a coupon say 15 cents.
Who says it? What?
I'm sorry.
It's delicious.
Authentic.
Authentic Mexican food.
Yes.
Bueno.
Magnifico.
It's like a fiesta.
Isn't that Italian?
Yeah.
In a pan. All right. Let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Victoria, you're going to be playing against Prissy today. Prissy, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, Prissy, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's go ahead.
All right, let's see what happens. It is heads.
Oh, you're already on your way, Prissy.
That means the first question is for you, Prissy. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, Victoria has been paying attention, and she will answer that same question and steal your point away. We'll go back and forth until one of you gets 3 points. We're playing for those Muse tickets. All right. Because we got some leftover questions, I'm going to let you choose, each of you. Twin Peaks trivia or Jackie Chan trivia? Prissy, you decide.
Jackie Chan trivia.
Jackie Chan trivia. All right. Prissy, what is the name of his first movie? Jackie Chan's first movie. Was that number 1, Big and Little Wong Tin Bar? Is it 2, Lady of Steel? Is it 3, Exit the Dragon, Enter Mr. Rogers? Or 4, Elvis Impersonator Strikes Back?
Let's go with number 1.
Number 1, correct.
Yes, there's 1 point for Prissy. Now, Victoria.
Victoria, you choose Twin Peaks trivia or Jackie Chan trivia?
I guess Jackie Chan.
All right, Jackie Chan. Which of Jackie's films is listed in Time Magazine's all-time 100 movies? Is it 1, Naughty Monkey Steals Apple? Is it 2, The Savage Badger? Is it 3, Shanghai Nights? Or 4, Drunken Master 2?
Ooh. Let's try 3.
Shanghai Nights?
Yes.
That is a Jackie Chan movie, but it's not.
Prissy.
I made it so easy for you.
I know, right?
Big chance for you, Prissy.
I'm going to go with 4.
Drunken Master 2, which if you haven't seen it, excellent film.
Okay.
All right.
That's 2-0. And Prissy controls the question. This could be lights out for Victoria.
Prissy, are you going to stick with Jackie Chan or go to Twin Peaks?
Never watched Twin Peaks, so I'm sticking with Jackie Chan.
All right. What permanent injury does Jackie Chan have from a failed stunt? A permanent injury. Is it 1, he can't say the letter C? Is it 2, he votes against his own interests? Is it 3, a hole in his head? Or 4, he's missing his little finger on his left hand?
Ooh, I'm going to go the left hand, middle finger.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Oh, that means it's the hole in his head.
Hole in his head.
Yeah,
Phew, I'm still alive.
Back in the game, Victoria. That's a point for you, and you control the question. You could tie it up here.
All right, let's keep learning about Jackie Chan if that's an option.
Okay, just so you know, this is the last Jackie Chan trivia question.
All right.
What is the hardest thing about acting for Jackie Chan? Is it 1, not looking directly into the camera? Is it 2, speaking English? Is it 3, his wardrobe comes from the boys' department? Or 4, just putting up with that annoying Chris Tucker?
Oh, gosh. I love those. I'm I'm going to go with number 1.
Not looking directly into the camera.
Oh, he's such a ham.
Well, now, Desiree, or Prissy.
Never breaks the third wall.
You've got it, I think, here.
Prissy?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the outtakes. It's speaking English, I believe.
Speaking English.
There you go. Wins the
Great
game
job.
right there.
Way to go.
Muse tickets, eh?
Yes.
Nice.
They're great.
Thank you.
All right, Prissy, hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get those Muse tickets.
I've got to get home. Mrs. Ola just called me, and she was singing La Cucaracha over the phone. I better get home and find out what that's all about.
K-Fumar.
All right.
What a smoke.
Yes. Big Boy News and Opinioendo now brought to you by Magic the Gathering, returning to the worlds of Arcavios in Secrets of Strixhaven. Easy for you to say. Discover new cards featuring the 5 schools and uncover a mystical archive spell card in every pack. Go to Haster Games. The pre-release events are on April 17th and 18th. HasterGames.com. And don't forget this about the news.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
No, it's a taste of flaky goodness that's made it inside the Pink Building on the corner of 700 South and 2nd East in Salt Lake.
Oh.
It's now All-Purpose Bakehouse.
Oh.
A bakery centered around croissants. I think I started being obsessed with croissants when I made my first one back in 2018, said the owner, Eli Furman. Mr. Furman says that his love for croissant comes from many things, but he's intrigued by the pastry's relationship to bread. Because croissants start their life as simple bread dough. And so you kind of have to know about a mixing and fermentation and like the process of yeast and gluten development, he said. The result, something a little more indulgent that can be served plain or with special additions like chocolate, almonds, or fruit. Oh, God, an almond croissant with some some almond paste in it.
But a nice warm plain croissant with butter, I'll take it.
Where do these baking skills come from? Well, Mr. Furman curated his croissant craft in Colorado. Croissant craft in Colorado before moving back home to Salt Lake, bringing the idea of all-purpose bakehouse with him. To be honest, when I saw the Pink Building, the outside at first and then the inside, and I just felt like, that could be a bakery.
That's got to be a bakery.
Honestly, I didn't think they'd let me sign the lease, but they did. Now the building is full of the smell of butter and fresh pastries and coffee. By creating the perfect croissant for customers to enjoy doesn't come easy. Each batch takes about 3 days from start to finish. I care too much about the details. I've worked for people who've been doing it that way longer than I've been doing it, and they left a big impression on me, he said. So there you go. It's the all-purpose bakehouse. I can't wait to try it.
Let's get the donut critic on this.
It's at 7th South, 2nd East and 7th South. Let's move on to some other matters here. Bottles are coming off the shelves of 4 different Utah liquor stores. For the final time this week, a chain called TGS Liquor Agency is set to permanently shut their doors in Payson, Panguitch, Eureka, and Richfield locations. Now, these are not state liquor stores. They're state-sanctioned liquor stores or package agencies. They have done a great job with this one, said customer Robert Bryant, who recently visited the Richfield store. There's space, there's variety, and now they're closing it. Signs posted on the front door gave the owner statement saying that contracts for package agencies like theirs were highly restructured in 2025 by the Department of Alcohol Beverage Services and set them up for failure. The small business said it saw increasing revenues, and yet its compensation continually dwindled. It kind of shocks me because there are so few opportunities to buy alcohol in this area, especially in the rural areas, and that's why they allow these package agencies.
Well, yeah, that was going to be my next question.
Well, the people of Payson, the closure will mean a 10 to 15-minute drive up I-15 to reach the liquor store in Springville. But in some other locales, much further, Richfield residents will have to ride north to Salina, A 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
That's to go to a state liquor store.
Well, that's ridiculous.
In Bryant's case, he lives in Antimony, and he'll have to travel twice as far, 40 miles, Bryant said. Over in Eureka, their nearest alternative should have been a 30-minute drive to Payson, to the package agency. But when the neon lights go out on Friday, the 35 jobs that TGS says will be lost are a hit of their own. Some people say, oh, it's just a few jobs, said Bryant, but in these small communities, just a few jobs is a lot.
Privatize it.
Donald Trump repeated his complaint about NATO after a closed-door meeting with the alliance's Secretary General Mark Rutte, I think it is, R-U-T-T-E, Rutte? On Wednesday, discussions that had been expected to be aimed at soothing Trump's anger with the military alliance with NATO over the Iran war. Ahead of the private meeting, Trump had suggested that the U.S. may consider leaving NATO after member countries ignored his call to help as Iran effectively, shut the Strait of Hormuz. Afterward, he issued an all-caps comment on social media suggesting that he remained aggrieved. NATO wasn't there when we needed them, and they won't be there if we need them again.
It's not what they're for.
And you didn't clean up my mess. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this. I found this fascinating. Donald Trump and First Lady Melania hosted the annual White House Easter egg roll, and in a bizarre appearance where he talked about religion, the ongoing war in Iran, and the First Lady's failed documentary. The president briefly spoke to a crowd of supporters and their children at the White House before the traditional egg roll commenced. Though his remarks and interactions with reporters were brief, he still managed to raise eyebrows with a series of questionable moments. Here are a few of them. Trump says, "Our First Lady is here someplace." She was standing right next to him. White House, right? I don't know where. Oh, there she is. He tried to make a joke of it, but he really didn't. He didn't know.
If Gina were here, she would bring up the fake Melania story that she so loves.
Yeah. And the president commented on the ongoing oil crisis, which is certainly appropriate conversation for the White House Easter egg roll.
Yeah, kids love to talk about that stuff.
Talked about oil. He ranted about the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Trump answered the question by claiming that Iranians were joyous when they hear the bomb strikes go off in their country. They're joyous. Let me tell you, very fair question, the Iranian people, when they don't hear bombs go off, they're upset. They want to hear bombs because they want to be free. And the only reason they're not out protesting, is that they're all dead.
Oh, gosh.
Because
they're the chosen one.
Because they're informed that if they protest, they'll be shot immediately. And so they're not, And then he had to drag Joe Biden into it and stomp on his poor body for a while.
He said all of this stuff standing next to the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in every single scene, it's almost like you could have added the Curb Your Enthusiasm music to it every single time.
Exactly.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm president and you're not.
Our great First Lady who's here someplace. Oh, yeah, I think this is our First Lady here.
Fake Melania standing
what do you think of our First Lady? She's a movie star. I mean, I don't know. Do we call her a First Lady or do we call her movie star? Okay, fine. Let's see what else we have. Get ready. Mosquitoes are going to be very prevalent and early this year because of the climate. So mosquitoes, and they'll probably have, Lyme disease and all of that. So let's see. Oh, would you like to? I know you would probably like this, Carrie. Would you like to own a piece of the Eiffel Tower?
I actually, sure.
It's up
tell
for
me
grabs.
about it. What do you got?
Well, experiencing the Eiffel Tower can be very crowded. About 7 million people visit it a year. But now you can enjoy a part of this majestic French monument in your own home. A piece of the Parisian landmark's original staircase is going up for auction in the French capital, Paris, next month. There are a couple of catches, however. Bidders will need deep pockets to buy it. Now, this is a 14-step section of the Eiffel Tower's original spiral staircase.
I could take that from my backyard up to my deck. Yeah.
It will cost, it's 9 feet high. It's got 14 steps. And what do they want for it? I've lost, let's see, 140 to 175,000 bucks.
Is that it?
They figure. I think that's a bargain.
We'll take it.
I think that's a bargain.
We could do share custody.
Miss Bryant, get Macron on the phone.
And finally, this Barron Trump.
Oh boy,
that monstrous young man.
Yeah.
Has a new drink company gearing up for its debut.
Oh my God!
Something else to boycott now.
The
Good.
brand has unveiled its first flavor. The youngest son of Donald Trump, who made a disturbing sex comment on stage that silenced the alarmed audience, and First Lady Melania.
The flavor's called Entitlement.
Beast is listed as one of the 5 partners in Solos Yerba Mate Incorporated, based on business filings submitted to Florida and Delaware last year. Yerba Mate is a caffeinated herbal beverage, trendy drink option that serves as a substitute for coffee. The firm shared news about the forthcoming product launch on LinkedIn, posting a footage of a carton of Solos Yerba Mate branded beverages perched on a surfboard drifting across the water.
Okay, so that's what to look for to avoid, folks.
Say less.
Here's the flavor. The post introducing our 12-pack pineapple coconut.
Oh, jeez.
Launching May 2026. Look at that. There's Barron right there. x96.com/live. A handsome young man, isn't he? He's really a... I understand he was in...
He looks entirely human, doesn't he?
I was going to say something like that.
I think he was in contention to... I think it was Jacob Elordi who got the role of the Frankenstein monster. Hey now! All right. Shouldn't pick on poor Barron, I guess.
Well,
Don't pick on Jacob.
He deserves it.
Elordi. He doesn't deserve that.
Sports, weather, traffic.
Sports, we've got hockey going on right now. You've got the games today that are going on, Maple Leafs versus Islanders. You've got the Lightning and Canadiens. You've got the Mammoths versus the Predators at Delta Center, so you can check that out tonight. The Zamboni for the Mammoths looks crazy cool. I love that they did it like a mammoth, to be honest.
And it can roll coal.
There you go. Avalanche versus the Flames. You've got the Ducks versus the
Comes
Sharks.
out of its trunk.
Mainly mentioning those because those are my teams, along with the Canucks and the Kings, all playing tonight. Also, I know I mentioned this before, but I still think it's hilarious. Tiger Woods was officially charged with a DUI in Florida for that rollover crash that he did.
I really do have kind of a problem with the fact that they asked the Diesel brothers to do this, that they got
I agree.
that contract for that mammoth.
Yeah.
It just kind of bothers me.
That's fair. I just think it looks cool. That's about it.
It does, especially when it rolls coal with the smoke coming
Does
out of
it really
it.
roll coal?
No.
Oh.
I would
I was like, I don't think he's being serious.
No.
You really are cute.
And you're good looking.
There you go. Weather today, it's a high of 67, chance of some showers, about 30% chance, and a low of 45 tonight. Mostly cloudy. Tomorrow's going to be partly cloudy, some chance of showers overnight, 20 to 30%. And then we've got 50 to 80% of showers on Saturday, 50 to 90% showers on Sunday, and then possibly rain and snow into Monday. So that will be fun. We need it. People have prayed hard enough, apparently. Traffic. There is a little. I got a message that said it appears good news. They passed 9200 South. Traffic is moving and appears to be moving all the way up to 7200 South on both lanes. So that's good. It looks like there's a little bit of slowage on I-15 from 3rd North all the way up, going north into what is that? Farmington and that area. Starts with a B. Bountiful. That's what I'm thinking of. But that's all the traffic that I am seeing currently. Everything else is green and going well. And if you see something, say something. Text it to me at 33986. I haven't gotten anything else about any traffic. So, again, spring break. I blame that.
Sure.
Okay, thanks.
Sports weather traffic brought to you by SALT Mediation, the modern way to divorce. No court battles. Flat fee mediation, uncontested services, and attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation. All right, we'll take a short break and we'll be back. Gerke, is allegedly here.
Here? In the
I haven't
building?
seen him, but he is allegedly here. So stand by for that.
Listen to Radio from Hell.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to Zero Res.
With us here today, it's Robert Gerke. He's a columnist and reporter for the Salt Lake Tribune. sltrib.com is where you can find his stuff. Good morning, Mr. Gerke. I guess you're glad the legislature's...
I am. I've caught up on my rest a little bit. How are things way down there? This is a different...
Yeah, I don't know. I can't ever see Gina, really. And she's always seated, so I see her forehead. Yeah. So, Gerke, let's talk about... you had mentioned off the air that the first district race, it's now that so we're going to have sort of a blue tinged district there. Possibility of a Democrat.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty progressive district. It leans between 14 and 17 points to the Democrats. Kamala Harris won it by 24 against Donald Trump. So depending on who the candidates are, it could be either pretty Democratic or very, very Democratic.
Now a lot of people have said that they want to run for it, right?
Yeah, there's
Who
a
do we
whole
have?
there's a whole scrum of people. I mean, you've got Ben McAdams, he's sort of the front runner. Nate
Okay.
Bluen, Kathleen Reeby, Ava Lopez Chavez. I'm already blanking on a couple. Derek Kitchen decided not to run.
Did he?
Yeah, there's Liban Mohammed, who's a really interesting candidate. He's 27.
Right.
Somali Muslim. There's a guy named Mike Farrell. And I am forgetting one.
Well, there's a
pretty
lot
good.
of them.
There's a lot of them.
So the names, the most recognizable name would be Ben McAdams.
Probably, yeah.
It's kind of shaped up right now as a two-person race between McAdams and Nate Bluen, who's a state senator. Nate released a poll this last week, I guess, that showed that McAdams was up 36 to 23, and everybody else was, single digits. And Bluen's campaign tried to spin this as a real good thing because when people got to know Nate a little bit more in his profile, the race tightened. We'll find out Monday what everybody's fundraising looks like. Right now, Ben's outraising Nate.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was going to ask. So Monday we'll know the
Monday the official reports get filed. They've released some preliminary numbers. We kind of want to see where they're getting their money from because that's kind of more important than how much they're getting in our mind. But and Nate's already started hitting Ben on taking corporate money, out of state money, et cetera.
I was going to say, is Ben in the lead just simply because of name recognition?
It seems to be name recognition, and that was what Nate was pointing to.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Ben McAdams, he served how many terms? 2?
He was 1 term in Congress. He was the county mayor. He was state senator. Right. He's been around a long time, and he's a known commodity, right?
And he has a good reputation.
Yeah. And the piece that I'm working on right now, a little sneak preview of it, is Ben made his political career on being this moderate that works across the aisle, right? And so in this liberal district now, is that going to fly, or are they looking for somebody cut from the Bernie mold? One of Nate's first endorsements was from Bernie Sanders. He's been endorsed by the Congressional Progressive Caucus, which is the most progressive members of Congress, and he's kind of touting it. And I talked to Nate this week for this story. He says that Ben is a moderate, and he can't really run from that. He can't really change his stripes in this campaign.
Yeah.
And people in this district want somebody who's going to fight for progressive values. Ben would counter to say like he voted to impeach Donald Trump, and that cost him his reelection campaign, and that he will defend the right to abortion, and that he's going to stand up for Utah values. But he's also going to couch it as, people want somebody who can get stuff done, not just make, not just make outrageous statements in the press. And so that's kind of how this race is unfolding, I think. But it's interesting because there are so many progressive candidates in the field that if they start splintering the vote, among them, and Ben is able to draw on unaffiliated, because in a Democratic primary, you don't have to be a Democrat to vote in the primary. You can be unaffiliated or you can be a Republican.
Right.
And if he can expand the pool, it might look a lot better for him.
Ben McAdams is the only one of those people I think that I've ever, had any personal contact with.
Yeah.
And he's a terrific guy. He seems to be just a really nice, genuine person.
He's unfailingly nice.
Yes, he is. I mean,
which could be a problem.
Well, and Nate has made his reputation on being, provocative
and that's kind of why I like him.
Well, and that's what I've heard from a lot of people that I've talked to, just in casual conversations, is that Democrats finally have an opportunity to put somebody in Congress who is going to be perhaps a bomb thrower, but it isn't going to be trying to play nice with everybody, and so. That's kind of how the race is shaping up. Now, the Democratic convention is the 25th of this month, so in a couple weeks. Presume Nate and Ben have already gathered the signatures to qualify for the ballot, regardless of what happens at the convention. So they'll both be on the primary.
Has
ballot
anybody else got enough signatures?
They haven't yet, but I talked to Ava Lopez Chavez the other day, and she says she's turned in 9,500. The county clerks are just kind of swamped, and it's taking some time to get through it. Ava's an interesting profile in this, as is Liban and Luis Villarreal, really, because this is a district for the first time has such a large minority population.
Yeah.
It's about a third minority, 21% Latino, and so somebody like Ava could bring in a bunch of voters who maybe haven't been involved.
Do those people get out and vote though?
Well, that's the hard part. I think is getting them mobilized, getting them voting. But I think we still have mail-in balloting for the time being, and I think with that as an option, you can identify those people and really target them and try to make sure they get out and vote. Plus, I think that they have something to vote for, a candidate to vote for who maybe looks like them and represents, is can speak their language and is affiliated with their values.
Literally speak their language.
And so I think that's an interesting dynamic too. I think polling at this point is a little bit fallible because we haven't had clean Democratic primaries for a long time, or a state level Democratic primary. We've had the presidential primary that Bernie Sanders won this district overwhelmingly in, and so that's one indicator. But we don't know what the electorate's going to look like. So I think polling this race is really hard right now.
I know we're about out of time here. I just wanted to leave you.
We got about 4 minutes.
Don't
minutes. Worry about it. Yeah.
I think this is interesting. This headline in the New York Times today. You know the one I mean?
Yeah.
Stung by voters, Republican legislators move to curb citizen initiatives.
Yeah.
And Utah is, of course, mentioned among the states where because the votes are going against them.
Yeah.
They want to get after citizen initiatives like the Prop 4.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the other states were. I think Arizona and Missouri, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see, North Dakota, Utah, South Dakota are mentioned.
Yeah.
So Florida.
Utah's is a bill a constitutional amendment that they passed last year that will be on the ballot this year. That says if there's a tax increase associated with an initiative, then it has to get 60% on the ballot rather than just 50%. So they're making it considerably harder there. I think the other thing that we're watching right now is during the legislative session, they were talking about another constitutional amendment that would let the legislature repeal or amend initiatives that pass. And that was something, again, they tried to do that before. The Supreme Court said they couldn't, so now they have to amend the Constitution. They didn't do that during the regular session, but there is talk about a special session, especially now that Proposition 4 appears to have failed. The repeal of Proposition 4 appears to have failed.
Not a lot of cheating goes on. Very little cheating goes on in voting.
Yeah.
Correct.
Where the cheating goes on is in the legislative, in how people legislate
exactly.
things. That's where the cheating goes on.
Well, and Utah already has some of the hardest initiative rules in the country.
Missouri wants to pass one that says 95%.
95%. Well, that's doing away with that without doing away with it, right? But yeah, Utah's already got some of the hardest rules in the country. You know, the percentage of voters you need to get in this, and then this 45-day knockoff period. And we saw how difficult it is when the Republicans failed to get their repeal of Prop 4 on the ballot because of that 45-day withdrawal period.
What a fit they threw.
They lost another district yesterday. They may lose another one before it's all over. And so, you know, they talk about these out-of-state groups just coming in and flooding us with initiatives. And the fact of the matter is, I think we've had 5 in over 100 years. And so it's not like this is
that's a flood.
It's an epidemic. But yes, they have the tools to rig the system and make it so much harder for citizens to exercise this constitutional right.
I'm very cautious about. Don't say rig too much, you know. I mean, because it starts making you sound like, you know, the rigged election and the rigged this and the rigged. I mean,
well, they have the ability to make the rules prohibitively difficult. How about that?
Yeah, that's. I think that's a better way to. They can use the law to cheat.
Exactly, they want to cheat.
Yep.
Yeah. Because their ideas are so great.
Well, that's the thing. Why are they afraid of the voters who elect them in the first place?
Exactly.
These are the people they're supposed to be representing, and if they're not representing them the way that the voters want to be represented, then that it's an outlet.
Well, look, now that I have the
release valve.
Now that I have the job, I don't need to represent you. I've got all of these donors and everybody I have to represent.
We could have a whole other discussion about that. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Bob.
Robert Gerke, Salt Lake Tribune, sltrib.com.
Correct.
No paywall anymore.
It's still there for now, but we're getting rid of it real soon.
I saw what's her name?
Lauren.
Lauren, yeah. They're saying it's going away.
It's going away. I believe the 21st is our target date right now.
Oh, cool.
So,
all right.
I'm glad I paid my year's worth of subscription.
We'll call it a donation.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a donation.
That's the price you pay to have me come on twice a week.
Hey, there you go.
You about
All right.
You're renting a Robert Gerke.
Listen, I didn't.
Now everybody's gonna want it.
I didn't used to subscribe, and then Sean Mean's wife said to me one time.
Oh, yeah,
Leslie said, "You know, Sean comes on your show all the time for nothing. The least you could do is subscribe to the paper."
Well, there's maybe some truth to that.
That's
but
true.
we appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you, Bill.
Well, thank you very much. All right. Robert Gerke. Read his stuff in the Tribune after the paywall dropped. KXRK Provo. Traffic there, Katie? Do you have
I am doing another refresh on traffic right now. So far, it looks like that same slowage just down in Salt Lake is going on. Maybe a little bit of slowage on I-15 from the 33rd South on-ramp. Otherwise, I still don't have any new things from UDOT. Oh, wait. Was that something?
I don't know.
No, it wasn't anything.
Oh.
That's okay. Let's see. Davis County had spring break the other week. Weber County is next. So, yeah, there's no traffic going on. Everybody's on spring break. People are driving nicely. We'll see if that changes when rain hits later on.
Oh, yeah.
That,
That's right.
that is your traffic.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
We will take a break. We will play a song, and after that song, it is the Boner Recap game. It's easy to play, easy to win. All you got to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, please cheat. Go to x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners April 9, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. All you got to do is call and tell us who won the boner, and you will win the Radio from Hell Chicken Bucket. Inside the chicken bucket right now is a free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. That's a $96 value that includes a 20-point AC tune-up service and a free whole home HVAC and plumbing assessment. LarsonHVAC.com for more information. Also in the chicken bucket, you got your usual, your T-shirt, your mug, and all that other stuff that we have lying around, all the swag, as they say, and a $10 Harmon's gift card, so you can buy your own rotisserie chicken and put it in your bucket.
We need a chicken in the chicken bucket.
Yes. Spring into savings with Harmon's for $5 for $40 deal. Stock up on pantry and household essentials for just $8 each. Only at Harmon's through April 21st.
You know that $5 for $40 deal? That's really incredible.
Oh, it's a great deal.
When they do that.
Yeah. So, win the chicken bucket with all of that inside. All you got to do is call us, 877-602-9696, and play the Boner Recap game. Go ahead and cheat, x96.com. Remember the number, 877-602-9696. Call, play, win now. ranlife.com/x96.
You know, if you're 62 years of age or older and you build up some equity in your home, and you're just standing there looking and say, boy, I got a lot of equity. There's some over there in the corner. There's some upstairs. Maybe you ought to get your home working for you. A reverse mortgage from Ran Life Home Loans can eliminate your monthly mortgage payment and free up cash, giving you more control over your finances. And there's something that most people don't know. You can even use a reverse mortgage to buy a home. So if you're thinking about downsizing, you could even move without taking on a new monthly mortgage. And if you've ever been turned down for a traditional reverse mortgage, Ran Life offers non-traditional reverse loans that could still make it possible for you to do. Ready to learn more? How you can go around your house and collect that equity and put it in a big basket and put it to your use? Well, you should talk to Ran Life. Visit ranlife.com/x96. They have experts standing by right now. That's ranlife.com/x96.
Are you ready to make a difference this Earth Day? It's the Utah Word of the Day.
From what year? Do you have any idea?
1994. Let's see. Here we go.
Today, we examine another group of words used by most Utahns called L words, or words that end in ELL.
Oh, yeah.
And to help you with today's lesson, each time an L word is used in the following dialogue, a bell will sound. Imagine, if you will, our two friends, LeVar and LeGrand, together in LeVar's trailer house. The TV is on. A conversation ensues. Again, these are L words.
I love this TV show.
Yeah.
I am so glad that someone is showing the reruns of McKell's Navy.
Me too. You know, I would just love to set sail with McKell myself. Hey, you remember the one when the wacky crew of PT Boat 73 tried to save that beached well?
Oh, yeah. They had a hard time because of this big storm.
Yeah.
Gale force winds and hell stones the size of golf balls.
Yeah.
But they saved that well anyway. McKell did not fell.
Well, no thanks to Gruber. Yeah, that was quite a tell, though. Hey, listen, give me some of them snacks, would you? I'm hungry.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
What?
Trell mix.
Yeah.
You're not going to like this, LeGrand, but Trell mix makes me thirsty for just one thing.
You're not going to be drinking beer in front of me, are you, LeVar?
Oh, no. I'm going to have me a glass of L.
L is beer?
Yeah, but this is pretty mild. It's that Pell L from Squatters. It's so mild I can drink a whole bucket of it.
You'd get drunk if you drunk a whole Pell of Pell L. Then you'd get throwed in jail. And I'd have to bail you out. Oh, hey, looky here what I got in the mail. It's a flyer from Deseret Book. It says here that Dan Quell is coming to town to sign copies of his new book.
Boy, the liberals sure rode Bush and Quell out of Washington on a rel.
Sure did.
They fought tooth and nail, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Hey, I hear that this new book of his really lifts the veil of secrecy about Washington life and what really went on. You know, I'd like to see him. What Deseret Book is he at?
Well, the one by that big jewelry store.
Big jewelry store. You mean Morgan's Jewelers?
Nope. Zell's.
There you go.
That's back when we had this theory that we would beat you over the head with comedy. You know, the way to get you to laugh was to beat you over the head with comedy.
Why didn't we ever learn to edit?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. Also, now, you were shouting, this sucks. I got to tell you, though, out of all of the Utah Word of the Days, that was the best one.
It was one of the,
Really?
Yeah. That was one of the better ones.
In my opinion, I think that was the best one. Whenever someone says, what's the quintessential episode, I say that one.
I still like Lard Dorothy. That's a gorgeous orange.
I like talking to the manager of the store about the manger scene.
Yeah.
The creche, the manger scene. The manger. I need to speak to the manger about the manger scene.
God. Beat you over the head is right. Even I was getting bored. Sorry, folks. Yeah, that's why we don't do sketches anymore, all right? Anyway. Baron in Farmington.
Baron.
Farmington. He was wondering why we're playing Depeche Mode.
Why not?
I don't know.
I can't think of a reason to not play it.
Scared Steph away.
Well,
that's for sure.
I kind of like that song.
Yeah, so Farmington. Anyway.
So here we are.
Well, we need a contestant.
Oh, for the boner recap.
For the boner recap.
That's a great prize involved. 877-602-9696. You get the...
It's a Radio from Hell chicken bucket with all of the chicken bucket usuals in there,
Yeah.
the T-shirt and the mug and all that stuff. You're also going to get a free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. That's a $96 value, including a 20-point AC tune-up service with a free whole home HVAC and plumbing assessment. LarsonHVAC.com for more information. And a $10 Harmon's gift card so you can put your own rotisserie chicken into your chicken bucket or whatever you want to spend it on.
You can use it for anything at Harmon's, but I suggest they have excellent rotisserie chickens.
Yes. Spring into savings with Harmon's 5 for $40 deal. Stock up on pantry and household essentials, just $8 each. Only at Harmon's through April 21st. So
I think I'll have to stop at Harmon's on my way home.
What you going to get?
I don't know. I'm going to look at the 5 for $40. It's like a lot of times it's beef. You can buy all different cuts of beef and five packages for $40.
All right.
Or chicken.
Get your chicken. Get you one in there, chickens.
We got somebody to do the boner recap here?
Yes, we do. It looks like Tiff has stepped up.
Tiff?
Hello, Tiff.
Yeah.
Hi, Tiff.
Hi. Hello.
I assume that's short for Tiffany,
Yes, it is.
but you don't care for that.
No, not really.
You've always been known as Tiff for pretty much your life?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. What do you...
Among other things.
Oh, well.
Well,
Do tell.
It's probably stuff we can't say on the radio, right, Tiff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old Tiff for you. Tiff, what are you doing today?
Just taking the kids to work. Trying to get the teenagers working.
Yeah, get the kids to work so you don't have to. Is that the idea?
Right.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, good. If there's a salt mine nearby, may I suggest that you get them to work there?
The children yearn for the salt mines.
Exactly right.
Okay.
All right, Tiff, here's the deal.
Yeah.
I'm going to read these 3 boner candidates. You tell me which one is the winner, and I'm sure you'll be able to do that, and you will get that fabulous chicken bucket stuffed with prizes, including you can go get a chicken to put in it, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Boner candidate number 1. Hey, J.D., is that the church you go to? J.D. Vance's upcoming book on his faith and conversion to Catholicism is titled Communion, Finding My Way Back to Earth. Talks about him rediscovering religion and converting to Catholicism. The book's cover features an image of Mount Zion United Methodist Church in Southwest Virginia. It's a Protestant denomination church, and I don't believe J.D. Vance has ever attended services there.
No.
Boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2. From the Why Didn't I Think of That file, Joe Rogan is a genius. Joe Rogan, on his podcast yesterday, said, you know what, this war in Iran, this is probably to distract from the Epstein files.
No.
I was gobsmacked when I heard that.
Hot take.
No kidding. What a genius he is. That was boner candidate number 2. And boner candidate number 3, you understand why I pulled you over, sir? Is it the alligator? Two guys driving around in Florida with a dead alligator strapped to the roof of their car. Not bright at all. So those were the 3 candidates. Which one was the winner, Tiff? Oh, Tiff.
There she is.
Tiff?
Yes.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Yes. Number 1.
No, you said number 2,
You said
didn't you?
number 2.
Didn't
I'm sorry, my headphones.
J.D. Vance.
Yes.
No, but you
I think you meant Joe Rogan.
You meant Joe Rogan.
You meant Joe Rogan, didn't you,
Yeah.
Tiff? Didn't you mean number 2?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I meant number 2.
All Tiff.
Oh, no, she was really pushing.
Boy, that was a close one, Tiff. You're a winner. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, hang on.
All right, hang on.
Hang on the line.
Hang
Then
on.
Katie will sort this all out for you.
She was getting ready to say you're wrong.
I know. I know.
Play the tape.
I know. Yeah, Tiffany, Katie.
Wow.
Be gentle with Tiffany.
Yeah.
With Tiff.
Maybe give her a T-shirt that doesn't fit her. Just as kind of punishment. Do we have any extra smalls?
Do we have a Radio from Hell mug that has a crack in it?
Yeah.
Big crack in it.
Teach her a lesson.
Yeah. So have you been enjoying your time here on the Radio from Hell show?
Oh my gosh, you guys! Like, we were saying, if I could tell 12-year-old me that someday I was going to be here. No, it's a real treat. It's so great to be with you all, and I would have flown out just for this. The symposium's the bonus, but like being able to spend time with you all is just a real treat.
I've got that symposium. It's an imposium.
It's imposing you.
A symposium. I've got the information right in front of me here. It's called Victoria will be on this tomorrow. A receipts proof timeline: how we watch the Real Housewives of Salt Lake. Now, this isn't just some flying by night sort of symposium that some yahoos put together.
No.
This is the Tanner Humanities, and these are serious people at the University of Utah. The Tanner people that, and it's going to be at the Eccles Alumni House, and it's tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and it's free.
It is.
And I guess there's still some spots available. What I've got here is the Eventbrite. So if you just go to Eventbrite and look for receipts proof timeline, look for that, and you can reserve yourself a spot with a free ticket.
You'll be able to see Victoria participate in that. And I guess that there are other activities involved with this as well.
Yeah. If you go register for your ticket, you'll get details about activities that are getting excited before and then celebrating after. And then, I had to talk to Scott Black, the director of the Department of Humanities, in order to talk about my participation in the panel. No, it's and from what it looks like, the description of the agenda too. I'm in one of the opening panels to set the stage for, I would say, the fan part of it, but then also through that academic lens. And based on what I can glean from the agenda, there's going to be people presenting, I think, their academic papers they've written about this topic. Yeah, from different. From the university perspective, or from the academic perspective. So it should be really, really interesting, especially for those of us that are so in it. Be able to explore the fan part and then the really intellectual, text, taking it apart part.
So I guess it's from
9 to 3,
9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm guessing you don't have to be there for the whole thing.
No, just come and see me.
Yeah, and you're in the very beginning.
Yeah, I'm in that first panel. There's opening remarks, and then and then I'm in that first panel. So come for me and then stay for whatever sounds interesting.
It's free. Now I clicked on it to register. It says free. Sales end in a day. So I think you have just at the end of the day today.
Yeah.
If you
or up until the event, I would guess too. Maybe that's what it means.
Could be.
Because that'd be 24 hours from now. So we'll see. I'm not. I'm not in charge. I could be in charge, but I'm not.
You could run it. All right.
I'd let you.
Well, let's take a break. Short break. We'll be back after these with some big boy news and opinioendo. Stand by for all of that. Did you know you could stream Radio from Hell on the X96 app?
And I have a mini list here. It's 8 sweet signs a dog gives when they love your partner and wants to keep them around. So you have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Here's how you can tell if your dog is okay with this person.
Okay.
Number 1, their tail wags in a certain way. A wag is a yay vote, but a stiff tail is a big nay. So if the dog is wagging his tail happily, it likes your significant other. They offer a sweet lick, like a face or their hand. They seem okay with that. They bring their stick or ball to play fetch with the person. That's another sign.
Mm-hmm.
They sit on a specific side of the car. If you drive around with your car a lot, with your dog in the car a lot to go to the park or something, they give up their space for the new person.
Oh, really?
Oh, my dogs don't even do that for me.
Yeah.
And let's see. Also, they'll sniff your partner's crotch. That's apparently a positive sign.
That's a positive sign.
I mean, they do that
It's
to everybody.
rude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't let them do that.
No.
The solo walk test, they'll go for a walk with the person without you.
Without? Oh.
That's how you know that they passed the test. They don't look to you like, are you coming? Well, I'm not going with this stranger by myself.
Show. Yeah.
Wow.
How about that? Huh?
That's studio. What is it?
30 Rock.
30 Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how long. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Let's get to some big boy news and opinioendo.
Yes, let's.
And let's see. There is no sponsor, so I'll just say, always remember.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
You know, I usually do mostly light stuff in this last newscast, but I wanted to mention this. Next month, a new Utah law inspired by the life and death of Desiree Turner will go into effect, changing how prosecutors can charge suspects in violent crimes when victims later die from their injuries.
Oh.
At the age of 14, and I remember us talking about this way back then, Desiree Turner, he was up in Box Elder County, 14 years old, shot in the back of the head and left for dead in a canal. This was in 2017. Against the odds, she survived the shooting. She spent 63 days in the hospital. Her case drew national attention as she fought to recover, using the phrase tougher than a bullet to describe her resilience. And she, not only did she survive, she was sort of relentlessly optimistic and energetic. And Desiree Turner, because she didn't die immediately, her health never fully recovered, and she died from complications of the gunshot wound about 8 years.
Oh, really?
8 years after. So she had recovered, but her health continued to be bad, and she died 8 years after the incident. Because she didn't die immediately, the two kids who shot her were charged and later sentenced to 15 years to life in prison for attempted murder. Under Utah law at the time, those charges could not be upgraded after her death. Well, that will change with a bill, Senate Bill 92, known as Desiree's Law. Starting next month, the law would allow attempted murder charges to be elevated to murder. And this doesn't happen a lot, but if we had had this in place, they could have gotten those two guys. I think they're probably still in prison right now. And they could have gone to them and said, guess what? We're now charging you with first-degree murder, aggravated murder. If the victim later dies from injuries caused by the attack. For Turner's family, the law represents accountability, even if it can't be applied retroactively in her case. They still feel that Desiree's loss, it still feels raw for them, but they said this is at least some accountability.
Yeah, it's an interesting reminder too about like how our laws get set up and what the purpose of the punishment is. And so when things like this happen, based on the structure that we have, we get this opportunity to think about what are we trying to accomplish with a criminal sentence. And so being able to adjust it to this type of situation, that's a very specific type of situation. That's really interesting. And being able to think about what is the outcome we want for that.
Victoria deals with this kind of stuff every day in her job in Chicago, analyzing how sentencing affects prison populations and things like that. And have we just totally abandoned the idea, the myth, that you go to prison for rehabilitation purposes?
Yeah.
It's all just punishment, isn't
Bill,
it?
I just love you asking that question. I'm obsessing about this actually right now. So there's actually 4 purposes of sentencing that are at play. It's retribution. It's incapacitation. So just keeping somebody
out of commission.
Just stop committing crimes. So retribution is pure punishment, incapacitation, rehabilitation, and then deterrence. And so I would like our lawmakers to get back to thinking about all 4 of those at play at all the time. Because I think what happens from whatever your perspective is in the criminal justice system, you get very focused on just one of those. And so I think from an advocate perspective, they can get very focused on you just are trying to deter us or just rehabilitation.
Is there any evidence that any law, criminal law, is a deterrence?
No, the data really struggles on that.
Thank you for being honest.
We actually published a report that has that, and we bring it up in conversation. There was because we deal with a lot of.
Maybe we should drop it to just 3 things then. But
Here's my thing. Just be honest about what you're doing. I think this is a great example. Like this, there's a punitive component here.
Sure.
Because these kids are already incarcerated for the thing they did. They engaged in a dangerous behavior, but we're talking about pure punishment at this point.
Yeah.
And so I think if the public and our lawmakers are just honest about which are we doing, that's what I would want first. And then from there, we can have a real conversation about is this what we want as a society?
Yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah, I think rehabilitation is at play, and I haven't had a chance to tour it yet. But despite the placement of the Utah prison, it is a very unique prison because it was built newer, and so with a rehabilitative mindset. And you need to build a prison differently if you're going to rehabilitate. So that's the other thing I would comment on too is like old prisons are built for incapacitation, boxes to go sit and think about what you did. To really rehabilitate, we do need to build new prisons, which people don't like to hear. If we want to, you need a different space for programming.
Well, this prison, we can rehabilitate you to be a person who is expert at killing mosquitoes.
Yeah, I knew that's where we were going. I do feel bad about that, but yeah.
Jean Smart is sharing that she underwent triple bypass heart surgery while filming season 3 of Hacks.
Oh my God.
Oh, I read that headline. I didn't get any of the details.
Going straight from the set to the hospital.
Wow.
Now, I thought it was premiering last night, but we looked, and I guess it's tonight.
Tonight, probably.
Yeah. I had gotten used to feeling a little pressure, like if I'd go up a couple of flights of stairs, but it would always just go away, she said. Jean Smart is 74. She recalled filming a keg stand. During her character Deborah's visit to a frat party in 2023. Yes, and she said, after several takes, I was like, did you get it? Was that enough? I was feeling really tired, but I didn't think anything of it. The actress, who had previously shared that she underwent an undisclosed heart procedure, explained to the outlet that things were far more serious. And that's when she returned to the Hack set a few days later. She said she still felt unwell. She shared that, waited till they'd finished wrapping a scene, and as soon as she did, she got into her car, told her driver, flag on the play. We're not going back home. We're going to the hospital. Hack's co-creator and co-star Paul W. Downs, he plays the agent, was at the same hospital visiting his mother, and he went to support Smart, telling Variety, I was there with her as she was talking to surgeons and hearing them say, you can't get a stent, you've got to get a triple bypass. And she told the outlet, I wasn't really scared until I woke up the next day, and I'm thinking what they had to do. You start to feel so fragile. As her co-star Hannah Einbinder told the outlet, she's the most durable woman in America. I tell her that all the time.
Yes, but why couldn't we bring in a stunt person for the keg stand?
No kidding. Is she 73 or something?
She's up there, yeah.
74.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Pink Floyd have announced a new compilation album. 8 tracks is what it's called. The collection shines a light on 8 essential classic songs from the legendary band's 71 to 79 era. 8 tracks features Money, Wish You Were Here, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2, Time and Comfortably Numb, along with the earlier cuts, One of These Days, and What's the Deal? It also boasts an exclusive full version of Pigs on the Wing, which was previously available only on the 1977 Animals 8-track cartridge release.
Yeah, because when you buy the album, Pigs on the Wing Part 1 starts the album, Pigs on the Wing Part 2 ends the album. So they were separated, and on the 8-track they were stuck together.
And the Rolling Stones are going to put out a new studio album titled Foreign Tongues, with the song Mr. Charm expected to arrive on Saturday, November 4th, as the first release connected to the project. Reports indicate that Sir Mick Jagger, it says here, Ronnie Wood and Keith Richards will take part in selected promotional activities for the follow-up to the 2023 Hackney Diamonds, though no touring plans are currently in place. The source tells the Sun's Bizarre column, the Rolling Stones album has been in the can for some time now. A lot of it was written and recorded a while back, but there has been a lot of fine-tuning to make it perfect. They were back in Metropolitan Studios, West London last year. Now it's ready to go. The guys are aware that they aren't getting any younger, so some people are seeing this as a final album, but who knows with the Stones?
You never know.
They'll be making appearances together to promote it, but there's not going to, and I don't think there's going to be a tour.
Well, yeah, rock and roll.
Fans who subscribe to the WhatsApp updates from the Cockroaches recently received the message, "Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name." So I don't know what all that means, but there you go.
And the Cockroaches is a perfect, alias for them because, like cockroaches, they seem to have lived forever.
Yeah,
they should try a keg stand.
Oh yeah.
What is a keg stand exactly?
Rock and roll.
You stand on it?
Yeah, I've never done one. I've just seen it in the show. Maybe you know better than me.
Oh, now what is that?
It's not a handstand, is it?
Yeah, on the keg.
You are upside down on the keg.
Feet up.
While the brothers in the frat hold your legs.
So people hold you there.
And then you take the tube from the keg and you
chug
the beer, which is,
yeah.
Then you're upside down. Yeah. You're having to fight that.
I am very, very happy to report I don't think I've ever even set foot in a frat house, let alone been to a frat party.
Rock and roll. The girls at the sorority used to do it too.
Let's see. What else we got here? Saturday Night Live 51st season finale. It's Olivia Rodrigo. I guess she's going to host and be the musical guest on May 2nd. Matt Damon. Oh, no, that's more. Matt Damon returns May 9th for his host. Damon is starring in. The musical guest will be Noah Kahan.
Oh.
Damon stars in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
The Odyssey,
which I'm just guessing is going to be great.
Oh yeah, and he got ripped for that.
It's quite the production apparently, but he's not the season finale.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell is good.
He's closing the season with Paul McCartney as musical guest.
Really?
For fifth time.
That's a show.
That is yeah. I've heard some of McCartney's album, The Boys of Dungeon Lane. I've heard a couple. He's just the best. He's just brilliant songwriter and performer. Well, Kerry, this is a story for you.
All right.
Monkey casually walking into a hotel.
Yes.
There's video of this, and taking a treat from the breakfast buffet.
Well, of course.
And from the employees' reactions. Well, it seems to me that this little fellow is a regular at the breakfast table. The monkey, everybody watches him. They watch him. Yeah. He takes something off the buffet, and then he struts out of the room.
Like a spider monkey.
He just he hesitates before choosing a treat. So many options. Monkey takes a minute to decide what he'll choose, and then, despite being a breakfast thief, the monkey seems pretty well mannered. He's clearly used to being around humans, has a level of confidence that makes him seem just like another guest at the hotel.
Let the monkey have his croissant, or he'll be back on a horse carrying a gun.
Maybe he has a room at the hotel.
Maybe he does.
Monkey!
He's a VIP.
He has a spa date later on.
Yes.
What was the treat? This is what Gina would be asking.
That should be important.
It is a good question.
It's not in the picture?
It's not in the...
If it was a croissant, Amazing.
It's not.
What did he take?
It doesn't say here in the story.
Horrible.
We'll see if we can find out.
Monkeys!
All right. Weather, Katie.
Weather, I'm pulling my computer up right now. It says it's in the 60s already.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. There we go. We have, it's going to be kind of cloudy today. We might have a chance of showers later on, about 30%, and then cloudy overnight with a 45 low. Tomorrow it's going to be partially sunny and then slight chances of rain. It looks like it's kind of lowering, about 20% tomorrow.
Oh, really?
But 50 to 80% chance of rain Saturday and Sunday, and then possibly Sunday night into Monday. We may get snow, but we're looking at a high of 67 today. So that is your weather.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you listen to Radio from Hell in your car.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
What?
I just saw this. There's pictures of Rod Stewart and his wife getting a cozy lunch date at the Subway near their Essex home. There's a picture of them sitting in the Subway. They ordered 2 6-inch subs.
Really? What beverage did they have, Gina? Did they have? I don't know if Subway is a Coke or a Pepsi venue. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I hope they had a cola.
You don't think of Rod Stewart as.
I don't think of Rod Stewart. Period.
And he didn't wait in the car and send his wife in.
Why would he?
He's just sitting there.
Why would he? He's a chivalrous man.
If I'm really hungry, I'll stop by the Subway. Come on, honey, let's get some.
See?
Thank you.
That is the greatest cartoon of all time.
What cartoon?
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Thank you.
Yes.
Also very appropriate. Thank you.
Yes.
So, Victoria, is here. She lives in Chicago with her husband Dan, right? Dan.
Brian.
Dan.
Brian with a Y.
Dan. Brian, who's really not said anything. They're both attorneys, and but you're from here, both of you.
Yes.
And so I was looking at this. Somebody did this kind of bracket thing about what restaurant that is no longer around that you miss the most.
No longer around.
Yeah, and the winner ended up being, and I don't have them in any kind of order. So the winner ended up being, a lot of people voted on it, and it was the training table. So I understand that.
Yeah,
but
Bill and Nada's.
But some of Bill and Nada's not mentioned. I'm trying to here. I've got some of them, and let's see if you have any reaction to any.
I'm
of
ready.
these. Here's one I don't miss at all, and I don't know why it was even mentioned. The Mayan Adventure.
No.
Nobody
No,
misses.
pass.
I think I ate there once or twice, maybe.
Once or twice, yes.
And the food just wasn't good.
No.
And besides, you could smell the chlorine from the diving pool.
Tangentially, I'll say that Casa Bonita documentary, the Trey Matt Stone and Trey Parker. It's a similar type. Anyway, watch it. It's, it's that time of restaurant, but yeah.
Well, it's as a matter of fact it's that Casa Bonita. Larry Miller went to that restaurant in Colorado and said, "I'm going to build one of those of my own."
Got it.
And that's why he did the Mayan.
Yeah. Shocker that it failed, or the Mayan, I mean.
Now here's one that I remember, but I don't remember ever going to. Shogun.
I went to Shogun a very long time
Where was
ago.
It was downtown, as I recall.
Over here, as I recall.
Nope.
Here's one that's interesting, Carrie. It's from Ogden. Pizza Runner.
Pizza Runner.
Remember pizza? Now there's still a.
Is this still around?
I don't think so. But there's still a pizza place there.
Oh,
but it's not Pizza
in
Runner
that location.
anymore. Yeah.
They had a good pizza.
Brett was the guy's name.
The Pizza Runner.
Yeah.
We used to do the KJQ Party Patrol with Pizza Runner.
Yeah. Cowboy Grub. I don't know anybody.
Sub for the Cowboy Grub.
I don't know anybody who ever ate there.
And it's gone because there was one up there by that what used to be a Kmart.
Yeah, no, it's not there anymore.
Huh.
Let's see, Coco Kitchen, right there, 9th South and 3rd East on the corner. These aren't ringing any bells for you guys?
I've heard of Coco Kitchen. I'm just trying to remember if I've been there.
I'd never had been there, but I know Blue Plate Diner.
Oh yeah,
used to go to Blue Plate all the time.
Very good.
Let's see. Here's another one that I don't really. Joe Morley's Smoked Beef Dine-In Takeout Barbecue Restaurant.
I've heard of Joe Morley's. Yeah.
Was it in Midvale?
I don't know. It
There's
doesn't
a
say.
barbecue place in Midvale that was popular. Oh, no.
Doesn't say. And then, there's a couple of others that you'll know. Let's see. I did Blue Plate. Octavio's? Don't know that.
No.
I've heard of that one.
Sampan?
Yeah.
Sampan used to be on 21st South up there.
Yeah.
Up there in that complex there where Quiznos used to be.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I had somebody take me to lunch there one time. It's my favorite place, Sampan. Let's go there. It was somebody from, it was a client. Let's go there. And it was, whatever.
One of my thoughts right now is this is weirdly shows we wouldn't think of there being regions in the valley. But this says something about regional things because I grew up in West Jordan, not what it is today, but what it was. And I'll say we didn't have a training table in West Jordan, so I don't have an affection for it. And I see Brian nodding about Sampan, which is on the east side, which is where he grew up.
Where it was?
I would have never been there. We didn't have one of those in West Jordan. And so I just think it's interesting, like that matters, even though we wouldn't really think that. I've got one that is not going to be popular, I don't think. I really miss Ponderosa.
I
love Ponderosa.
Ponderosa, you get the drink, you get the salad,
baked potato, the salad bar.
I can't believe you're not.
All
eating
you can eat shrimp.
I can't believe you're not eating a Ponderosa.
I love that as a kid.
That was now this one I'd forgotten about entirely, but I think I went to this restaurant with you and Jeff Weiss and his brother, and I don't remember the occasion. Frontier Pies.
I don't know if that was us. I don't think.
I'm sure we went there for some reason. Frontier Pies. I remember.
That was a good one.
Because I wouldn't have gone there with them without you.
The pies were good.
Yeah. So those are just
awesome. Oh, that's a nice trip down memory lane.
Some of the restaurants that people remembered. Oh, and then that Diamond Lil's, that one out on
way out by
North
the airport.
Temple. Yeah. I didn't know anybody who ever went there.
Yeah, it's been closed forever.
Oh, and the old Salt Lake City Jail.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Wasn't is the old
Where
spaghetti factory? Is that where that was?
No, that's in Trolley. The old spaghetti factory, my dear, is still in Trolley.
I know, but I thought there was something they turned into the old Salt Lake City jail, but maybe not.
They line up for the old spaghetti factory, and I don't know why.
The Mazithra cheese.
I think there's two of them. There's two of them.
There's an original one. It wasn't. There were about 4 or 5 of them, I think. But Dr. Mike's son worked at the one here, and then went to work at the original one in
Newport.
Was it Newport?
Newport's still open, yeah.
And they do prom dinners at the old Salt Lake City jail, I think.
Here's the thing about the old spaghetti factory in Newport. It's right next to one of our favorite places, the crab cooker. And we're like, why are you going to the old spaghetti factory? The delicious crab cooker is right there. Good.
Oh, here's one that I used to go. There was one in Ogden and one here in Salt Lake, and I went to the one in Ogden all the time. Broughton's Seafood Grotto.
I remember that.
Piccadilly Fish and Chips.
I used to go to the Skippers down there by the Sports Castle.
Scone Cutter.
Oh, yeah. That had to be on there.
Cutter, yeah.
There's still a burned out Hulk of one of them here around here.
Yeah?
Oh, Eat a Burger.
Oh, yeah.
I used to quite like Eat a Burger. We'd go to the one on 2nd South, right there at Pierpont, 2nd South of Pierpont. And it's still a vacant lot. Let's see.
Oh, Blimpies.
Oh, gosh.
There was one in Provo. Sue used to go to the one at the ZCMI, but there was one in Provo that I used to go to all the time.
I used to love Blimpies.
Here's one, Cafe Pierpont.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't that over in Trolley?
Over that way, I thought.
And I think, no. So I've been to this place a couple of times. I'd been there. And it's still a restaurant, but it's now run by I think the people who do the Publix. Big Ed's. Up on campus, that little hole in the wall, Big Ed's. I think I went there once, and I think I had breakfast there, and I lived. Grecian Gardens, I don't remember that at all.
I remember the name.
And I think that's all. Oh, Coachman's.
Coachman's.
It's so the wrecked Hulk of Coachman's. Is still there, I think, or did they finally tear it down?
I can't remember.
It was a sad story. I mean, the guy who owns it, and then he owned that whole strip mall there, just a little bit south of it, and I guess he had some big deal, and they closed all the strip mall down, tear it down. They closed the Coachman down, and then things fell through, and it's never been developed.
Yeah,
it's just
derelict.
It's just been sitting there.
The Troc.
Trocadero, up in Ogden.
We went to the Troc. I remember that was good.
I used to go to the Troc all the time.
And then Gandolfo's used to be over here.
Oh, yeah, downtown. Great sandwiches.
Great.
Yeah, the Troc up in Ogden, you get your French fries with brown gravy on them.
Oh, like a poutine.
Oh, man, it was good. And they had these pinball machines that didn't have any bumpers or anything or any levers. It was just... You'd just shoot the ball out there, and then you kind of try and mess with the machine, and it would tilt if you were, but if you were just, and they would pay you off. If you'd end up, if you got a high enough score, they would pay you off. They'd give you rolls of nickels.
Now, personally, I miss Cafe Bacchus, which was over here that Captain Bastard started.
Yeah.
Over here by the art supply place. That was Sue and I's first regular place.
Oh,
that was really a good restaurant, although I did get sick eating tiramisu there once.
Oh, no. But bad tiramisu.
Wasn't his fault.
I never had dessert there because I was always too full. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these and a song to crawl towards the exits. Stand by.
Here's some reason.
Before we get to Be Gina, let's pause for a moment to talk about root juices.
Root juices?
That's right. I said root juices.
All right.
I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola, and I know you're asking yourself right now, what the heck is Johnny talking about when he talks about root juice?
Well, yes.
Well, that's the natural flavor in Hires. The delicious flavor of Hires root beer comes from delicious root juices. Although its price is low due to quality production, the quality of Hires is unfailingly high. For 64 years plus, it's been famous for the real root juice flavor, naturally delicious. No imitations can equal the Hires flavor. So be certain to get the genuine Hires by looking for the RJ symbol on the bottle. The RJ on the bottle is your protection and a guarantee of real root juices in Hires root beer. It tastes so good, it's good for you.
Wow.
And now, I really don't know how he tastes, but it's been proved he's good for you. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Oh, thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Professional game show announcer. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be going against Alex today. Alex, are you there?
Hello.
Oh,
Hi,
Alex.
Alex.
You ready to play?
I sure am.
All right, let's toss a coin to see who goes first. You call it heads or tails.
Heads.
See what happens. It is tails.
Oh, you're going to have to work for these Morrissey tickets.
All right, Alex, because you lost the coin toss, Gina goes first. And that means that the first question is for her to answer on her own. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Alex, I hope you were listening, paying attention. I'll allow you to answer the same question. If you get it correctly, you'll steal Gina's point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Land of the Lost, the movie, was released on this day in 2009.
Okay.
Will Ferrell. And so we're going to do, it's mostly Land of the Lost movie trivia.
I'm not so good with that.
But there's some occasional TV series. All right?
I think I was in junior high, so, you know.
All right. Let's see. First question is for Gina. In the classroom, Marshall, played by Will Ferrell, has a poster in the classroom.
Okay.
What does the poster say that Marshall has in his classroom and emphasizes?
Okay.
Is it 1, live, laugh, love? Is it 2, risk? If you don't succeed, it's your own damn fault. Is it 3, you're either a smart fella or a fart smella? Or 4, hang in there, baby, with a kitten hanging off the tree?
I will go with number 2.
Risk. If you don't succeed, it's your own damn fault.
All right, that's a point for Gina. Now we go to Alex.
Alex, what is the name of the intelligent primate-like creature that befriends that befriends the main characters?
Oh, you're so competitive.
Giving him a chance. Okay. What is the name of the intelligent primate-like creature that befriends our main characters? Is it 1, Chaka? Is it 2, Chunga? Is it 3, Reptar? Or 4, Zarn?
Oh, I really love number 3, but I'm going to go with number 1.
Chaka. Correct.
It's a good thing you're not here, Alex. Gina would have punched you.
Or me.
Not his fault, Gary's fault.
Or me.
It's Gina's turn. It's 1-1.
Gina, what show tune's song plays on the amplifier machine in the movie?
Okay.
Is it 1, Seasons of Love from Rent? 525,600 minutes. I'm sorry. Is it 2, I Hope I Get It from A Chorus Line? Is it 3, Save the City from Rogers the Musical? Or 4, I've Got an Angry Inch from Hedwig and Thee?
2.
Chorus Line.
Yes.
There you go. 2-1. See if you can tie it up here, Alex.
Alex, in the movie, what is the name of the boat that the characters use to travel down the river in? See, in the TV series, it was a raft.
Yeah.
In the movie, it was a boat.
Okay.
Is it 1, the HMS Poseidon? Is it 2, the Orca? Is it 3, the SS Minnow? Or 4, the Discovery?
Honestly, they all sound great to me, so I'm going to go with 4.
The Discovery? Oh, I put that in there to throw you off. Sorry.
Wow, this could be the game.
Is it the Poseidon?
It is the Poseidon.
Well, that's it.
That's it. Wow.
3-1. You're 86th, Alex.
And I didn't get one Slee Stack question.
Monday.
Got plenty of leftover questions, right?
Plenty for Monday.
All right, listen, Alex. I have a feeling that Gina's going to give you the damn tickets.
You are right. You have won them before you can buy them. Tickets to Morrissey, October 4th at the Union. Tickets go on sale later today. Go to x96.com for all of that information.
I've got to go. Mrs. Ola just called, and she says, get home. It's time for your root juice.
Okay.
Victoria and
Yes.
Brian with a Y. It's been very nice having you guys here from Chicago.
Thank you for having us.
I hope you have a good experience. I was going to say I hope you do well on the panel. That's kind of
that's all right.
No, I would say I should say I hope you have a great experience with that.
Thank you. Yeah, and I hope we can come back again.
Sure, anytime.
I think you're going to meet a lot of fans of those shows.
Yes.
Like-minded people all in the same room.
You can come back anytime you like, as long as you bring snacks.
Yeah, next time I will come prepared, and I'll have a picnic basket and a cooler.
Okay. All right. I don't know what possessed me to say that when you first walked in. I just
honestly, as a guest in your home, I should have come with a host gift.
Well, I guess that's true.
No, I'm absolutely in the wrong on this one.
No. Well, I mean, I didn't really mean it.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Let's do the promo and
okay,
get out of here. Oh, I'm so tired.
Me too. Why are you tired?
Oh, because we've been carrying the show on our backs all this week.
Oh, yeah. Maybe next week we make Gina run the whole show by herself.
But we still have tomorrow's show with Sean Means and Jimmy the Wine Guy.
Well, at least we can have a drink on Friday's Radio from Hell show right here on X96.
Now, I saw Katie bring in some liquor.
Yeah, well, it's some canned cocktail, I think.
Oh, it's canned cocktails?
Is that what that is? Isn't that a
what
canned
those are?
cocktail, Brian with a Y?
What are those, Brian?
What do they say?
Spiked tonic.
Spiked tonic.
All right. I guess we're going to try that tomorrow.
I'm for that.
All right. Fine job, especially today, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Crom be with you till we meet again.
There you go.